Early
that-
Sunday morning.
It's not that early, really.
For some people it is. It's just us who like have
Well, that
jobs.
is all I ever
respectable jobs. Yeah. Oh,
We
did
should
you want something?
trade agreement.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we should.
Ah, this is a lucrative trade deal.
I'm gonna send some tariffs to the Empire.
Yeah,
We have found many tariffs that can be sold
that's exactly what I want.
on my little jungle town in the Temple of Kar. Basically, we're charging people for moving here. All right. I mean, I guess I have to kill this guy. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to move away from the settlement, and it's something we're gonna have to fight.
Of course.
Those
Yeah.
dinos are...
If you're back and you're watching, hello again. We are restarting in an attempt to not have Manaki have to sit for hours and hours outside a lizard base. So I guess Manaki, your bonus strategy is to blitz in some
Get
sense.
the big settlement first.
Yeah.
Really, I think that's all it takes.
Yep.
Yeah. This guy might be annoying, but if I have a capital settlement, I'll have enough room to build unit recruitment buildings.
Yep.
Which will let me recruit units. That's gonna be great.
Of which is important. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have people to fight
I
With-
agree.
for the Huntsman's expedition.
Yep. Yep. For sure.
And hopefully it won't be taken over by any like horrible lizard things. Yeah.
That would be nice. Let me that up and this up. There we go. So now I have some. Now I can view. Here we are, beautiful Lustria. In a sort of foggy morning, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the sun? There's no sun. Ah! Oh my God!
Jonas, this happens like every night.
No! Darkness is winning. Did you do that Sun Temple ritual from Baldur's Gate 2? Where like, remember that puzzle where like we need to like
Yeah, and
complete
there's like
the.
the stone. There's like a million
Yeah.
shadows.
Yep.
But they don't give you XP.
No.
You just have to burn them all.
Yep.
That's
Hello.
a hard thing. Just
Yeah.
those games, the worst enemies are the ones that drain your stats and just kill you when you
yeah,
reach
yeah.
zero. It's
Yeah.
just so cruel.
It is. And permanent. Like, no, does not disappear. What are you talking about? You need to find. You need to find a high level
Go and pay
cleric.
the temple.
Yes.
Shake his
Oh,
money bag.
a temple, you say? You like my girl.
Helms he is all.
It helps is the money most of all.
Oh, so much money.
Delicious money.
All right, let's. I mean, we really don't have that many tactical elements to move around here.
Let's,
Just gonna try to shoot their bus guy, and then I know the lizards there are the real dangerous stuff. So actually,
No lingering.
let's see if we
Swordsman.
can.
Pittman, you'll actually go back here and prepare to just engage these lizards.
I'm gonna get some shots in on the feral cold ones. Try to pull them in, and
They're faster than that wagon, so be very careful.
all right.
Yeah, you can't outrun them. So
Yep.
if you
It's gonna, give them a little something. A little poke, and the wagon is gonna turn tail and on the F away.
Take the ground.
Did good damage to him. Yeah, now they're rampaging. Yes, exactly. This is exactly what I want. Pull them into the archers.
all right, well, if they're rampaging, then we're going to put Spearman over here. And hope that,
Break them. One more volley. There we go.
there we go, that's the shit.
Move in now.
Alright, now we got Stars Warriors and Skink
To
Cohorts.
battle.
Yes.
At speed.
And this cold blood.
Swords of warriors with shite. Ugh.
Shoot them.
Gonna have to surround them or something.
See, that's speed 31. I am speed 50, so I can outrun these
For
horses.
Heldenhammer, taking that position.
You can draw the sources away with the wagon.
We serve the Emperor!
Brilliant.
Quick march!
Okay, sir. Choose to. He's gonna try to snipe down this this boss guy.
Yep.
Bring him out of this. Please allow me to charge the skinks. Just get him. Get him.
Shoot her!
Yes, sir, quickly!
Shoot her!
Helm's deep scene. And they're like,
Yeah.
No lingering!
Torchman.
Go!
Gondor calls for aid.
Well, that escalated.
Ah! But very, very, you know, at some point in the 1,000-year history of Gondor, someone has like
Quick march!
just by mistake dropped and like lit that fire, right?
Taking that position!
You know what I mean? Like someone's like, "Oh shit!" And then all the fires go, and like the rear is busted, and you're like, "Oh, damn! No, sorry. It's
Fire! Fire!
Guy was not popular.
no."
These Saurus doing horrible things with people.
I'm shooting them in the back. Maximum damage. Oh, there we go. Excellent.
Good, good. Seems to kill them all, really.
At speed!
Especially the Sauruses need to die.
We obey! Formation match! Hammer and blades ready!
Charge, war wagon. Sauruses are the worst.
As long as we
Tough
draw
bastards.
breath,
Yeah.
they will die!
Oh, I'm getting caught up by something.
Boss guy.
Oh, ow! Tossed a grenade at me.
Sigmar guides us!
I really hurt the wagons. Ouch. Come on, wagons.
It's too fast to really be hunted down.
Kill some of these skinks. Never mind. Alright, not bad.
That's actually pretty good. The killing of those cold ones was good.
Yep.
That's the nice thing about chariots, that they're so bullshit that they just fully heal.
Mm-hmm.
Like as long as they're both alive, they fully heal, and if one is dead, they usually just half heal.
Oh, Suthek, I remember.
Yeah, I remember that. All those chariot armors, you killed so many of them, and then at the end there's like, oh no, there's just fucking 18 chariots again. They didn't really-
The rage. Everyone gets a chariot.
You'd stand up your double line, they would just drive right through. They didn't even pause.
I don't even care. No. Oh,
So rude.
yeah.
So rude.
I kind of miss it.
You know?
Yeah.
It was times.
It was times, yeah.
One of those weird things that just...
That's what I like, you know, when the AI goes a little bit weird. You're like, you look at it, you're
And
like,
it does it
what?
consistently. So you get this like
On here.
consistent bullshit thing that just comes and lands and Noskin drives around. You know that guy probably had like you know that he would do it to like metal music, you know.
Oh yeah, no,
Lash
it's
out
to the soundtrack of
people
Mad
just-
Max for sure.
They just look out there from their homes and just like hear like screams and fire
Yeah,
explosions,
like,
and just driving down the road.
Yeah,
Comes
it's like an 80s metal
Noskins with the egg, like
80s metal cover.
which is fine.
It has to be, yeah. I would have to Google that sometime. Chariot metal cover. See what's out there. But I'm fairly sure it has to be a big.
The egg tribute.
That'd be pretty good. The German metal a cappella band Van Cantor does a Sooth Egg tribute album. I would buy it, yeah.
A whole album.
Yeah. Whole album. A collab. Well, you know, how about they pull different like metal artists together and they can make their own song, like Blind Guardian, like, you know, Metallica, all of these people make their own like Norse Sooth Egg tribute.
I did tell his story, you know, how a young boy from the north could
Yeah.
drive a chariot into the heart of the Empire.
Found found the technology, the secrets of the chariot, and he knew.
Discovered that they were great at auto-resolving, so fucking just... I mean, it's even like evolutionary. Like, because they have so many close battles, all the chariots survive, and forever he just has more.
Yeah.
It's like that dwarf down in like the Badlands that used to just run around with a group of just ballista. Remember that guy from like the Dragon Mine or whatever it's called?
Yeah. Just made only ballista.
Pure ballista. You go there, oh, he's like a warrior, and then 60 ballista. Oh. Auto results that you will be instantly destroyed.
He wins every battle. You're like, oh, how, why? Why is this weird? Something weird's going on. And like, Oh, yes. The only thing that really survived was the skinks there, so that's fine.
Yeah. And the lizards, sadly. Sauruses.
We killed them.
The sauruses, but like the cold ones, do they?
They are zeroed here, so I think they died somehow.
I hope so. I mean, maybe because they ran out while having been broken.
Maybe. Hard to say.
Because I don't know how the feral fucking cold ones would find their way home.
No, that seems like they run away.
I shall... No, that's not very much money, actually.
The hunt's marshal.
See, I could begin hunting him down, but at this point, he's just gonna
If
flee
you
over
kill-
the water.
No, he can't flee anymore. If you can reach him now, you can kill him permanently.
I can't reach him, though. Like, movement in this place is the worst. But last time, I basically hunted him slowly all the way over to Slaxla.
Yeah. Screw that noise.
And that doesn't work. I need to...
Make sure you're inside your Temple of Kara province still, and then start recruiting. And move low to Flaxland immediately.
Towards Slaxla.
On the trail.
Start recruiting
Yes,
immediately.
we shall recruit a swordsman, another swordsman, and then an archer. Oh, these swordsmen kinda dumb. I need public order. Sure. I will level up. Look at that route marcher. We really need the movement speed.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna declare war upon these vampires.
Are you sure you're gonna want to do that as a start here?
Well, I want my person. I could just do it against the drowned up there.
I think it has to be checked because it might be a certain faction you need to declare war
That
against.
could be. I just didn't want them to be exterminated before I could.
That's fine. I think it just moves to another faction then, honestly. It's a bit of a risk because you might get the vampire army just trundling down, like attacking you immediately, so you might want to wait until you've taken out Flaxland. I'm thinking.
Be at war with the Vampire Coast mutineers.
Yeah, that's the guys to the east of you.
Kind of far away, isn't he?
Not really, no. They're right next to you.
Vampire Coast mutineers. Apparently my army is bigger than theirs right now.
Yeah, but you know they will just sit there and like just move like crazy and then ignore all other things they're at war with and just come for you. Maybe. I don't know.
It's okay. I'll deal.
Alright.
It was fine last time.
I
won't call you.
Bolt of Sotas is there. That's why Tehenwen is so far up. He actually starts here. That makes sense.
I believe actually they made like a dev diary about that it changes where people start based on who the main guy is.
Oh.
So if you played the Hunt Marshal, they might start slightly different.
Alright. Interesting.
It's like if the AI plays the Reichland,
yeah.
then they will have
Different
they
things.
will already have killed the
Yeah.
separatists.
You go. Where's he going?
He's going to the
They
Spinosaurus.
will be judged.
Oh, right. We're picking up.
To get the dwarf.
Right. Okay. Come back, Witch Hunter. I need you over here.
Ludwig.
Ludwig van Haal.
See, that's his route. Is like around the river
Yeah.
instead of over it. Yes, and I could do something there, but this is fine.
This is fine. This is fine. Faction
Had a
destroyed Voice of
victory.
Chaos. Hooray.
Time of peace and plenty.
Here we are again. Let's upgrade Waldorf.
I command here.
Let's move France.
Yeah, so
down
do
here.
you have a different strategy this time?
No,
My
I mean,
orders are to
what I
move.
did
Okay,
before
okay.
worked really, really well. So I have seen no reason to actually
On march.
change
You're
anything.
lucky though with Marienburg,
Yes,
but unlucky with the fucking wars. So.
yeah. It's bit of a give or take here. Let's add 2 of these guys.
What you were non-aggression pact. Tempelhof.
Yeah,
What?
good friends with the vamps apparently. Tide rebates, yeah. And let's have attitudes. Hello, Talbakland.
Approach as friend and make your offer.
A little bit of diplomacy here because we are in a fair position of strength in the beginning here.
By Sigma's will,
Oddbringer?
come in peace.
Hello. You want non-aggression? Yeah. Trade agreement, perhaps? Nope. Don't like that at all. Kislev.
You will drink with us. Then
Yeah. Somewhere to, recruit and send our pottery to, which is
you
fine.
ask for a boon.
I can't buy it apparently. I
No.
don't have anything to trade. But you know what? It levels up the.
It is good to see
trade
fellow
agreement.
sons of the Empire this
I get 56 money, and that's free money. So
It is. So what to trade yet? Oslo.
I guess it does come at the
Greetings, my
price
countrymen.
sometimes of people being incredibly angry over trading.
Yeah.
How dare you!
You're sending pottery to.
Yes.
Like the orcs up here, like,
The
oh my
Empire
god, you
Scouts
trade with the
will hear
Empire?
you.
That's the worst.
Okay.
That's the worst.
How could you?
Cannot believe.
Unworkable.
New
Even though
World
they're the
colonies.
orcs, I should be angry, you know.
I think the colonies a bit uppity. New World colonies refuse to trade with me.
No, but they're not our colonies. The New World colonies are colonies of like Italia, Estilia,
Estalia. Yeah. Wow.
Italia.
That's. I don't like that.
No,
All right. Well. That's it.
I mean it's ruled by Helmut Nussbacher,
Oh, Helmut.
as they call him. Mayor Nussbacher.
I bet that's what they call him. Do-do-do-do. Francis swinging his hammer round and round and round.
Embry. He's very happy to have it, though it's currently a rune fang.
Yeah.
Not a bad rune fang though.
No, the regular Runefang is
And
good.
blackouts against Steerland. Diplomacy has failed.
Oh, but the vampire counts. Who could have?
You should die now. No, I don't want to. Diplomacy has failed. He has spent his turn running over there. I have to stand by that river now.
Yeah,
And I have to jump over the river, and then he'd run further, and then
but now we're being smart.
he'd kill him without taking his dumb ruse.
Yes. Go back to your
Yet.
little village down there, where you will probably recruit only Sauruses and be like a death village.
Whole pile of them.
Yeah. But
But at least there won't be Croxicores.
oh my God. Mhm. Blue Vipers are thinking about something. Thanks, gas,
With
gas
an
smashes.
army. No, they don't. They just recruited Visionists, which is a very popular orc name. I see it all the time. Now, last time I got a non-aggression pact with those guys. I was really very okay with that because their land is horribly vampire corrupted and
Yeah.
it's like a bad time. So I don't want to go up there. There's Mundi up there.
Yeah,
I don't
Mundi
need
is
that
up
in
there.
life.
Oh,
There's plenty
are
of
we gonna do a? Yep, we're gonna do a
two
could be a
from-
trap here. Yeah.
I think that happened last time.
Yeah, maybe it did. That's okay.
And then, they start apart from each other. First one group, then the other.
Ah, Ludenhof, we meet again. Ludenhoff and Hans Frankenwood.
Frankenwood. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good name.
It is. It is. So yeah, one of them will probably come in from behind, which is excellent because we smash into those guys.
Secessionists. How would you even like seceding from the Empire? Are you mad?
Yeah.
Again, I guess technically Marienburg got away with it for now, but
Oh, they're not getting away with that for long. Let me tell you.
all the rest of Reichland. I mean, it's like if the rest of Sweden, except for Stockholm,
Yeah.
seceded from Sweden.
Yeah.
You're like, well, okay. Like, it's indicative of bigger problems, really.
Excuse me. Yes. Yes.
Problem being Mr. Helmut here.
Yeah. One of those firebrands.
Yelling about.
Leading the.
I mean, I hear they say it's really about states' rights.
I was gonna say he's leading the Empire version of Brexit, exit, but then I was like, wait a minute. The exit movement.
I mean, that just works, right?
Yeah.
They could really have called it that, though, with Brexit. Like,
Yeah.
if they were realistic about it and recognized that probably Scotland and Northern Ireland would leave, they could just call it like exit for England.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. Man. What a situation, huh?
You know, we thought it would be done a long time ago.
Yeah,
but,
looking at it from the
it
outside,
really just
you're-
shows that people don't want to like drink bleach. You know, that's they
what we
really
have
don't want
learned.
they were told it was a nice fruit punch, but when they saw it was actually bleach, they're like, I really don't want to. And then the people are like, well, you committed, you have to do it now.
Yeah.
You know,
They're like,
maybe we
I
don't.
know.
But one guy was like, no, we have to do it. That's fucking no choice. Just do it. Just drink Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Do it. Do it.
And that's really refreshing, you know, installing a bad decision for once.
It is, yeah. For once.
I mean, the hope is still that they can figure a way out of just like not doing it.
Well, we can do a bit of a flank here, shooty elements, and bind them up and shoot them in the side.
Charge down the hill.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
Sons of Reichland.
Makes sense to me. Let's see. Actually, line of sight. It's okay-ish. Okay. Well, let's do this.
I will not
France.
stand idle.
Not stand idle. That is excellent. Let's go. Woo.
Because I also happen to know that usually ranged units appear at this side. Because that is spearmen, and I'm not touching that.
No.
But they're all very tired. That's good.
Yeah, because they're like super marched.
If you engage those spearmen, I will
We'll try.
crush them. They have their crossbows over here. Those spearmen are not very interested in the knights. Well, that's annoying. But also entirely predictable. And we'll just crush the ones that do.
France.
You got Hellbirds over there.
Oh.
Very determined spearmen.
I mean, the thing is, if you can pull away 2 spearmen, I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
I'm
bad
thinking it's
either.
okay, but they seem to be redirecting towards the gunners.
Bang, go. There, hit that guy.
Really? They don't want to do it anymore. Be careful with your hand gunners.
Moving things around. Just don't get killed now like you've done in the past fighting this guy. Like, it's very embarrassing.
Don't let Helmut get you.
But
Get you down.
It's actually Frankenfurter.
Oh, Frankenfurter, huh? He's a they say that he is. They say some things about him.
Yeah, 8 feet tall and with a shock of red hair.
Many people don't actually know that Frankenfurter isn't his actual name, it's just a nickname.
Yes. Speed this up a little bit.
A little trivia.
Hand gunners!
Really, archers first. Go back into the back here of the swordsman down there. I'd much rather do that than fight the
For the
fight
comet!
Skaven.
Ready!
In the name of the twin-tailed comet, which I actually don't know. What is the name of the twin-tailed comet?
Yeah, I think it's just a twin-tailed comet, isn't it?
Because really, that name is not particularly fresh as a,
Yes, fresh.
battle cry.
Right, can France catch this guy?
Just get him. I'll get him. Just go back to your dudes and rest a little bit. Chill. Do a wind. There you go.
Ready for war!
The Reichsguards got you.
Yeah, I like the Reichsguard.
And now other units are also crushing them because swordsmen are just better than spearmen.
How it is! Yes,
Crushing as much as
General!
possible here.
At speed!
So, which, if you got, I should be very careful how I phrase this hypothetical question.
Uh-huh.
If you got
Ready!
magically transported into a commoner in one of the imperial
And ready!
Yes.
like regions,
Take the ground!
which one would you be more fortunate to get, and which one least
I-
fortunate?
Oh, wow. I mean, least fortunate. Are you counting Sylvania as an imperial region?
Not currently, because it's like openly
Yeah.
fantastic.
I
think that's not
I think one of the best places to be is honestly Reichland. I mean, heartland of the Empire. There's plenty of food and stuff like that. I mean, I guess the moot wouldn't be bad either necessarily.
Crossbowmen!
Except for the neighbors,
Yeah, that's the
which
thing.
is openly vampire.
Only horrible vampiric monsters.
I mean, you would never choose Norland either. They just constantly
No.
get raided.
Or Kislev, or like any of those. Like anything up there is bad. Or Ostland is bad. I mean, I guess Talbachland might be good. It's like Heartland of the Empire. It's a lot of forest though, with like goblins and spiders and stuff.
Sigma
I mean, nowhere's safe. Let's be honest. Nowhere's safe. This is not the thing. Safety does not exist. But
Your knights are mucking up my poor gunners a bit.
trying to get over
The
here.
Empire endures!
Where are these swordsmen? Splitting onto the. Well, they were out there alone, so should be good for them.
And ready! Shoot!
We'll move on here. So I'll just split them up on archers.
Shoot them! Swordsman! How it is!
Aye, traitors!
By Ulrich's wrath! Attack!
Let's get in there, France. Got the right clan roof high. Let's go. Woo!
Crossbowmen!
Moving is
The
pretty good.
Empire endures!
Careful with the swordsmen. They're
We
going
are
to.
ready!
They didn't flee in time.
Moving now!
A couple of volleys and they should be gone. Victories within
Quick
our
march!
Check this face.
They've wronged us.
They wronged us.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
One hand gunners shoot them.
Armed and ready! Sigmar! Guide our fire!
Let's kill
Flee.
In range!
as much as possible. Gosh.
Our weapons are
Me.
yours!
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Beginning to
No.
get that like level of cold where I don't really want to wear a lot of like jackets and stuff, but
We are
I'm gonna leave
Sigmar's
these four archers because they're split.
Moving now!
I'd rather get some of these spearmen.
My
But,
subjects call!
But it's still cold enough to begin to like
Hand gunners!
affect you.
Yep.
Fire! Fire! Find your targets!
Weakening the voice.
Will France catch anything? That's the question. Come on, buddy.
He's worse.
He's tired too. Like he's.
Griffin.
You have literally the Emperor.
Randomly hunting down people.
You have the Emperor like speed power walking behind you with a hammer. Like.
Oh, fucking stab you! Will smack
Oh,
you.
he's getting there. Let's see. He has speed 34, and these has speed 30, so he's gaining. He's getting there.
Oh, oh. And if you were that, like, look at him. He's like 2 meters tall.
Yeah.
Veritable giant.
He is. Enormous man.
Certainly what you call a front line general. Like, just he's there. You know? Get this guy.
Oh,
Helmut.
friends.
He's trying to get Helmut, actually. He's on foot. Knock him down. Brad seems to got these guys. Smack him once and catch up again. Oh! That guy, he really got. Oh.
Jesus. One swing, he took the heads off 3 people.
I mean, they say that this
Oh,
little
God.
crater here is what he did. What he did this morning,
Christ.
just.
Smashing the hammer death. Oh, can you
not
take
so
the last
safe, but if
2?
you pass this
Come on,
arbitrary
friends,
line, you're
swing.
fine. Okay, you got away.
Damn it. Alright, well, guess you earned
Yeah, well,
that.
Helmut is having a good time with the knife.
Oh no.
Bullying him in this, like, swarm. Oh, we could have gotten him.
No, it ended by itself. I think he died.
Oh, okay. Maybe we did get it.
100.
Handgunners, though.
Yeah, 103 on those handgunners. Handgunners are good. I like handgunners.
You know, yeah, they used in the first Warhammer, they could not shoot ever.
No.
Like, they have to have a straight line with short range and just be right up in there. But now they are much more reasonable.
Yep.
And they can also shoot not just the front line, because
Yep.
they were blocking themselves before.
Yep.
Which was really dumb. You know, now you get like a bunch of shots.
Yeah, and just,
Yeah.
you know, position them a little bit to the side so they can, like, shoot in the flank, and they just rip. Ooh, it's the Patolas. That's nice.
You've reached.
No Helm of Discord, sadly. You know, that's
Well, not yet.
that's what you want.
Many fights.
And that Helm of Discord.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the losses, though.
I
Just-
know. Just
That's what proper strategy does. I don't even know what does it. What makes us win this fight compared to them? They rush at us and just charge in, I guess, but
they split up,
it's positioning.
and the Reichsguard is incredibly powerful, and then they choose the right target, and then you have the Reichland Rune Fang, which buffs a lot of units next to it, so that helps a lot.
I mean, certainly his army here is far inferior in strength, but if it was the other way around,
Yeah.
like, would you be able to win with their army here?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, probably. It's
Because
just
I'm doubting in the current setup where they're split up.
that's the thing. So that's the killer.
And you don't have the cavalry to take out the gunners and archers.
No.
If you look at the kills, like they're the ones who
Oh yeah, no. They're
the front liners are not the
swordsmen, and they're just holding. That's what they do. Just hold
they're
the
good.
line.
40 kills is pretty
Like,
pretty good.
Hold these people in place so I can shoot them. That's what they do.
Get slowly murdered while we murder the enemy.
On the plus side, you are fighting next to the Emperor, which, you know,
Yes.
he's we've said it before. He's sort of a lead from the front kind of Emperor, which I like.
It's very Warhammery.
Yeah.
You
Not
He has the Warhammer that gave the titular name to the universe.
he does, yeah. He has the
And
Warhammer.
to the future one, even though they don't have Warhammers even.
That's really weird. Where is the Warhammer? I don't know.
Emperor used a flaming sword, I remember.
Oh.
So, right? 40k flaming sword. I don't think
Yes.
anyone has a
Yes.
Warhammer.
No. Yeah, for sure. He has a flaming sword, and Horus
Even
has
the
a claw.
Inquisitors have like plasma beams and stuff. Like nobody has a Warhammer.
There are demon
I would
hammers.
can say British main line. The main line is fancy, obviously.
There are demon hammers and thunder hammers, but yeah.
I don't think it's named after a demon hammer. It's like a bloodborne sort of soulsborne way of doing things. Let's name it some horrible thing.
There's that named character for the demon hunters, the Grey Knights. Inquisitor Cortez, I think.
Manaki.
Yeah, he has a two-headed eagle and a big hammer. That's what he has.
I again, my knowledge of 40k is very limited. I listened to the Horus Heresy series, some of them. Oh my god.
That goes on forever, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I did not finish it. All of it, but I, I was like, yeah, okay, I like this like beginning lore, see how things go, and such. Like, oh, and then Magnus and Fulgrim went on a little walk. You're like, oh, that's gonna end badly. Those guys are not gonna have a good time. You're like, oh, the World Eaters. You're like, yes. Why were they called that before? I feel like that's a pretty bad name, actually.
The Death Guard. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Mortarion. It's a little on the nose, Emperor, but okay,
well,
name your son Mortarion of the Death Guard. It's fine.
Mortarion. I mean, the Emperor has never been about subtlety. He's
No, certainly not. When he said exterminate all the Xenos, what do you think he meant by that? What do you think his
Bring me to my
his sort of
what was he feeling?
what did the Emperor want to say with that statement?
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe if it was real, you'd have
By
like
the Emperor's authority.
the Imperial like interpreters
Yeah.
be like, no, listen. When the Emperor says exterminate all Xenos, what he really means is,
Yeah.
Unflinching.
oh,
Show me the
Can you use Hertwig to slow this guy or something?
maybe you can block him.
A fool's action.
Failure. Now he lost all his movement. Well, I did.
Well,
this guy.
my thing is, if you can slow this guy down until he reaches, his house down there, that'll, because I don't think he's recruiting another lord in Talaxland. I think this is what he has. So if you can slow this guy down, so he can't get home and start recruiting, you'll be in a much better position.
I need to recruit up to like a couple more units, but not many more because I get this Imperial supplies thing. So once I have the units I need, I'm just gonna rush down there.
Nope.
Get you down.
Get him, boys. What supplies are you gonna get?
I don't remember.
I guess
I got the infantry last time. It was good. There's good hunchmen in there and such. But I feel like again the line is not what wins here against the monster. I cannot play that like the game where I'm equal in like melee strength, because I'm not.
No.
It's not gonna happen. Oh, poor Temple of Kara is just so unhappy.
Gyllenhoff is killed in
Need to
battle.
tether.
Instead, we have
Impossible.
Adolphus Lore leading the secessionists.
Ah, Adolphus, the second in command.
Yes, indeed.
A priest, even.
The Empire.
The heresy is real. Let's get Route
The
Marcher.
warriors of chaos were gone.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Kill this guy. We'll probably have to battle this. I'm not confident of resolving this.
You need to keep that ball rolling.
Yep.
Most strategy games are about momentum. Oh.
And that is certainly true. Once you get it up and chugging.
It's about getting things faster than others. Heroes is about it. Like Civilization is about that. Like, it's getting ahead. Because once you get ahead faster.
Yep.
Snowballing, right?
That's why I like science factions in those games a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to get ahead, I find.
Sheep always, when you play Civilization 5, you always plays like science, power.
Yep.
And so when I have like my muskets, he says like XCOM soldiers drop out of helicopters.
I did. I'm not a huge fan of Civ 5. I am one of the few people
alright.
who likes Civ 6. I actually like that game a lot.
I don't own it, so.
I know Grimmett didn't like it and Sheep actively hates it, but I really like Civ 6. But yeah, the few times I played Civ 5, I've tried it a few different types. Like my first game was my classical science and liberalism sort of, because that gives you even more science and money and stuff. So it's really good. And then I was like, let's do theocratic fascism, and that went really well actually. So I like the.
So you're actually saying that 40k is your ideal sort of society.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. We should have a god emperor.
I mean, you know, that's the thing. Like, I'm available. I've been available for years, and still, I have not been approached.
you have my
by
CV.
a horde of screaming fans. You know, I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you want to just kill this guy first?
We certainly can. Yeah.
But I feel, you know, just I'm here. People, you worship me. If that's what you really need in life to be happy, then so be it.
I'm available for worship.
I'm not going to stand in your way. I'm going to be like, yeah, very supportive as a ruler, and
Free company!
yeah,
We obey!
you know, some would call it cult.
Free
Yeah.
company!
I call
Most
it.
people would call it a cult.
I
But
call it a family.
yeah, you know what? I call it the family, and speak of it only in such words.
Yeah.
It sounds incredibly cultish, but
They're very. There's a bit,
that's kind of
bit of a Charles Manson going on, but that's okay.
it's all right.
He was just misunderstood, as I see it.
I've had it before. It's all safe. I can, you know, just because I hear the words of the creator doesn't mean that I'm evil.
Exactly.
You know, I didn't want to do it, but he said I should.
Yeah.
So
No, I
who am I? Who am I to go? You
Indeed. Who?
know,
Go!
I really want to just charge this, but I feel like these overlapping gun lines is too much too.
Yeah. No. Don't
Just
go
spoil
into the
it.
kill box here. It's. Hey, buddy. Want to come closer?
It's like, oh, Sigma is with me. Ah, Elector screams. I'll get you, Fats.
Hand gunners! Powder dry!
Should have brought a shield. Oh.
Oh, it's a mistake. Terrible
Free
mistake.
company!
I mean, he is just walking there with two Warhammers shining with the light of God.
All right,
He's not
fire!
carrying all these arrows, all your gunpowder, inventions. Oh, okay, he did care about that. Oh.
A little
All right,
bit
Sigma,
carried.
you wait. I'm gonna go get these guns.
Moving faster!
Right behind us. So, yeah, I mean, I can probably just get that guy. Just like try to knock him back, knock him down.
To me,
You know,
men!
just don't shoot.
Prepare for
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We are Sigma's heirs!
They're right over the ridge, the other guys.
Free company!
No,
My
no,
subjects
no.
call!
That out.
What do you bid?
Let's see. Oh yeah, they're over there. All right, spin around, everyone
Take them
around.
out!
Woo!
No
Take
lingering!
positions. You can run that guy down if you want.
They're very happy. Oh! The
favorite.
of Sigma works much better when you're charging the heretical Elector.
Yep.
Hand gunners! Taking position! Formation! March! Free company! No lingering! Weapons at the ready!
Right,
No lingering! Formation march!
right. Just got stabbed in the lance.
Free company!
This is just a garrison. So recently died, but confident.
They're like,
I
oh,
will
you know,
not stand idle!
better, but
Free company!
Well, Lords die all the time. It's
not bad.
We are Sigma's heirs for the Warhammer! We are Sigma's heirs! Sigma! Militia!
I think the free companies have upgraded range. Like,
Yes,
You think?
my lord!
yes, since Warhammer 1, I feel like they do. They used to have like a small, like maybe a third of what they have here.
In range!
No?
By
Crazy. I really,
I don't know.
Free
I would
They might have. I mean, there's been a lot of balancing patches since then, so.
feel like their range is vastly better than.
For Altdorf!
Used to be like twice what people have in the range.
Free company!
See if you can kill enough of this to.
To me,
Make
men!
them break.
My rule is absolute!
Rule is absolute.
This is my command!
Easy. Adolphus Lore. Stand trial in Altdorf for heresy and secession.
I think he might have died.
Oh. well, drag his corpse back then to Altdorf.
To put it on trial for.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have a bright wizard burn it to ash or something.
I don't think you would actually use a bright wizard for that. I think they're generally taboo enough that you would never have them even burn like a heretical cleric. A witch hunter do it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because the mages, they're like the Empire is very wary of wizards.
It's true. They've seen what the wizards can do. So they're
You're
like,
sure that those magics don't have the Empire's best interest in mind.
Yeah.
And when you look at the campaign of the Elector, the Patriarch, whatever,
Yep.
then you get an idea that maybe it's true.
Maybe
There's a lot of Imperial soldiers burned for his ambition,
They certainly did, yeah.
or melted in their armor or whatever. The thing also with Warhammer is that there's always a tiny chance that you lose control and some kind of giant demon appears instead of whatever you wanted.
Oh yeah, wizardry is incredibly dangerous.
Even with the smallest spell by the most powerful wizard, it can happen.
Yep.
Except for the elves, they don't do that.
No, because they've high magic.
Humans do it. Elves are just like,
They've had like
everything right.
10,000 years to. Yeah, I think Slan priests are pretty safe as well, like with lizardmen type of spells.
That's a good point.
But the humans are more like, oh, power, we love power, and
I've spent 20 years learning it. I was like, no, you're a child. Stop it.
20 years is nothing. So what are you doing? And he's like, Comet of Casadora, and then you're like, oh no.
That's a demon. That common war game is so bullshit because it's got like 40 range and you can hit anywhere you don't have to see.
Yeah.
You just put down these templates. Like if you stand near this template, you will explode.
Yeah. I love the
People usually avoid the template, but it is a good for funneling.
Yeah, it is.
The way you want.
I like the Comet. It's one of my favorite spells.
There's like the Black Sun of something.
Black Son of Xerxes, or whatever it's called.
Where it like you make it and then travels in a random direction.
Yep.
I wasn't part of the fight, but I saw someone have a fight. He was playing like I think Dark Elves.
Yeah.
And he used it on like ogres, and so he started out casting it like the first turn. Basically, he stood on like a hill with his wizard, and so it just summoned there and then traveled down the line.
Oh.
It kills like everything it touches. It was like, yeah, no, okay, that's. I mean,
that's
pretty much.
I guess that happened. Yeah.
Magic is very swingy.
Yes. Actually, they have started releasing little tokens for the spells, like little figurines of like the purple sun. So you can have like a purple sun to actually put on the tabletop.
You can make it out of plastic and metal, sell it for like $800. Then why not?
Exactly.
Games Workshop will take your money.
No,
They're very happy to.
They love your money.
They will ship it from the US, even though they're a British company. They'll do it. Happy to take that.
I did. I ordered some clothes online from my shop in the UK, and then we're like, "Great, we're sending it from our warehouse in Australia." And I was like, "What?
Just be able to pay those EU tariffs of 50% more.
That is exactly
pay to actually receive it.
That is exactly what happens. I was so pissed. I was like,
I've been taken by that once. Ordered like books or something, and then it was like, yeah, okay, we have them in post office. Just pay like 200 more, and then you can have them. We're like, oh fuck!
It's really
God
bad
damn it!
because
that's the whole point not to have to do that shit.
Because the homepage was like co.uk, so it was like, oh, it's in the UK. They say they're in the UK, but then they say, I was like, God damn it! Fuck you people.
Summon the Elector counts.
Your chocolates will be there in 2 years.
Yeah. Will they survive the trip? Hard to say.
We'll see. I'm gonna middle land in like Yemen, so
yeah. Track your parcel. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Oh well.
Stored in the warehouse Asbestos, named after Mr. Asbestos, who famously.
Famous asbestos. Yeah. That's these. Alright, Grunberg.
What is this? Robert Bartholomew, the fallen paladin is cursed to live forever damned at Shilostra side. doesn't even like music. That's so cruel.
Oh no.
I
It's like a
command
ghost.
here.
Eladin. And he
Unfortunately.
is an opera singer ghost, and he hates music.
Yeah, she is an
They're
opera
like,
singer.
An
ghost.
agreement could be reached. But are we not all sons?
He's like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
He just
Indeed.
suffers every minute of it.
It's like, oh, why?
Oh, he just.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
She was sailing from Bretonia to like Lothern, I think, and then a storm like killed her. But
Why
she
talk to
come back as a
you?
banshee.
The grand.
Pirate Banshee.
Yeah.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Get some
So
trade.
a lot of those like lords have very tenuous lore.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, this lady has sawfish
Only
legs,
Sigma's
and
gone.
What are you talking about? I like that.
yeah, it's great.
She was a mermaid, but
She's
it's
part of
like
a, she was invented for a board game. Like in the 90s. Alright.
he hated her mermaid legs and sawed them off and put in sawfish peg legs instead. And you're like, I can't. I mean, yeah,
It's very piratey.
it's very
It's someone I would expect to fight in Skull and Shackles, you know?
Yeah. I mean, she was all of the
And
vampire
you have to hear the
coast.
story at like a guy who's like in a tavern who's like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Arr, they say that she sawed off her tail and put in swordfish legs."
You can still see her on the high seas.
And then you go there, and it happens. You're like, "Yeah, yes, it's swordfish legs. My God,
It is her,
my
actually.
God." That's the thing about pirate myth, right? Most of them are true.
True.
When they say, "Oh, they say you can still," of course you can. Definitely, 100%. That happens.
All rumors are true.
Mm-hmm.
Would be kind of
Pirate
fun.
rumors are true.
Would be kind of fun to run like a pretense of a D&D game, and then like all the rumors about magical and mystical things are just rumors and nothing. It's just a normal world. Just have these crazy people sneaking around with like
So really,
swords
you're
and
just
stuff.
playing children,
You're like,
slowly discovering that the world is not magical,
yeah,
and
exactly. It's like, oh, they're
cleric discovers that his god isn't real.
So
and then
some
has, like,
say there's a ghost in the mine or kobolds, and you go down there, but there's nothing, just a mine. It's just no. Like the grown-ups are like, ah, stupid kids, get back.
you're myth busting in D&D.
Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna visit the bathroom. I'm back in a sec.
All right. I mean, it's really about the journey. Oh. What should I get for these Imperial supplies? Knights? Knights are good. Not as good at sieging down things, but very good at fighting. Lots of lizards have spears, at least. Knight sensitive. There's cannons. Cannons are overkill for now. Infantry was good, and then the other one is like war wagons. I think. I mean, they're decent, but I don't know that that's what I'm gonna go for. I think actually maybe it's
Covering ground.
either better. Oh fuck. Oh great. No, that's definitely another lore recruiting in Slaxland. That's what that is. That's what's happening here. Ah, God damn it. This is still level 1 city.
Hunt them out.
God damn it. Of course there's one in there. Looks like he cannot get sources with shields though. Currently, so that's a benefit. Also means you can't recruit with that guy yet. He doesn't have the building for it. But it does mean he can recruit as many sources as he wants to. He's doing that. God damn it. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna have to deal with that somehow.
I am back.
Yeah, there is an army recruiting in
There
Southland.
is.
You can recruit only sources, so we'll
Fuck's
see.
sake. God damn it.
We'll see
Oh, we
how
have
this goes.
nothing. Got all his sources. What the fuck, Gabe? What is wrong with you?
Yeah. I mean, I get in 2 turns. I get my like reinforcements. The question is, do I charge in or do I not? I'm recruiting more archers right now with the hope that I can charge in and siege the town and then actually get to fight it on the walls.
Yeah.
Because now he can't
The
recruit
nation
Saurus with
calls.
shields,
No.
and the walls are only level 1,
Yeah.
which means that there's no Croxigors in there. There's just more
We
Sauruses,
must attack.
like 6 regiments of Sauruses.
Right.
So if I could get to shoot them on a wall, that would be far preferable to actually fight.
Let's see.
Not possible.
Strike.
Super strike.
I would like the Skull Smashers to sort of just die off because they're the ones that popped in and just took the fort from me last time.
Yeah, they were very rude.
Come then. Only Sigma's god,
Their
Ulrich.
approach.
I don't like the tone of Ostland.
Approach us, friend.
They're,
and make your offer.
I open up negotiations and they're like, oh yes, are you here to talk about Sigma's god Ulrich? And I was like,
I will listen.
That was Austin people must be
Greetings,
there.
my
That's
countrymen.
uppity fucking
I think that's just
bitch.
from Norland.
I don't know.
Hunters!
Bitchy
Scouts
about
are
it, actually.
wily negotiators.
Looks like they
So
have
don't
built Kimberbad. Maybe
Welcome.
more
How
time to
fares
broke it
the
down.
Emperor?
There. Taking a look at how the vampires are doing. I mean, they're obviously the bad guys here. Currently fighting with the other vampires. Except for the Western Sylvania slash half in here. They like the other ones. Geld has lost the city to the Orc. Let's see what these skinks decide to do. How these Sauruses decide to do, I suppose. I was thinking I would take the knights,
Yeah.
because I don't think the war wagons will be as useful.
If it is a siege battle, if you can get mortars.
That would be great, but I'm gonna ideally want to just charge it, or
Yeah.
depending on if he recruits more.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, we can break down the doors, get in, run around with the.
archers to shoot at the wall, hopefully until we can climb on there and win. You know.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have the heroes with me, but they take longer to recruit them.
You can siege it if it doesn't come out to attack you. You know, may just starve him out potentially. Take forever,
You're stuck
but
on recruiting.
yeah, that's the thing.
We'll see if he does, though. We'll see if he does recruit more. His money should be somewhat limited. Not brilliant.
Swords are pricey.
He has a lot
Pricey,
of them.
pricey thing.
Last time we could afford a whole stack with just this one city.
Yeah. It is a bit much. I mean, the AI on Very Hard certainly gets bonuses.
Bring me to my men.
Very fair.
Always in my targets. Yeah, currently there would be 12 units there and 7 in the thing, so we'll be outnumbered. I can't get there yet. It's too far. He isn't recruiting more, so
Alright, that's something.
By
with
the
either of his
goddess.
armies. So I'll just move a little bit here and then camp,
Time to move.
anticipating an attack perhaps.
Can you do an ambush if he goes out?
Huntsman of the
I
Empire.
could, but I would rather camp because I still have units that are damaged.
Slay
I can heal them a little bit. And
Oh, Svorplot gets out here.
the next turn, maybe I should get closer. I don't know how can I see how
Marcus
long they
Wolfhard.
actually.
And if you hold down the right mouse button and don't let go, you can like plot out how long it can go. You can see on your movement bar like how much it will take to go anywhere.
Yeah, but it's just it looks like I should be able to next turn. Like my red line goes all the way to cities,
Then it should be fine.
so I'm camping here. Then next turn I'll get
Right,
the supplies,
tuggers.
and then I'll move in and attack him.
That makes sense, yeah.
March on the witches.
Witches.
And then I have Nakai the Wanderer over here. Oh god, what is that army? Oh no! Well, they all look so fearsome. It's like a floating pyramid.
Seek out
Yeah.
heretics.
Nakai the Wanderer. It's like all of them unique looking.
Yeah.
White
We
swords.
This,
are the best.
wonder even so. I wonder if the infantry isn't the better. Like looking at your force, you have a lot of. Oh no.
Marcus Wolfhart.
I mean, yeah, the infantry is good. But
Because if you need to get up to the wall, so you have a lot of shooting, we need to just. You know, I don't
I
know.
am Prince
I
and
hate sources.
Emperor.
Hit them.
they're really tough, yeah.
Into battle.
But in general, knights are great.
Yes, they are.
Scar sneak. Stone post. I mean, so far it's certainly. Well, no one's blitzed anything. You gonna go for Helm Guard?
Yeah.
Get it while it's low level.
Exactly.
Begin upgrading it. I mean, you can't really pass it without fighting it.
Who calls?
Just close off that path. Except orcs, which jump under.
Ready.
Or swordsman.
Why are you, Nakai? Why are you like this? Aquatic. You're a fucking Croxigor? My god.
Yeah, he has sacred Croxigor, so it's like Croxigors with power fists.
Yeah, I see him. Armor,
finest.
anti-armor, power, Croxigors, magic attacks. Okay. Primal Hex. Constant. As long as they have more than 20% health. What, they rampage? No. Less than 20% health. They automatically go insane. Okay. Get 100 bonuses doing it. I think that's just what most of these guys have. Poison. That's really the power of skinks.
Power of
Don't do
skinks.
damage, but they do give you 20% worse at everything.
Skinks are good. They. I played a game with Tehenuin, the red-crested skink lord. And he, like those skinks, they can do some damage to things. They can skink it up.
Looks like our trade is worth one more coin, one more gold now.
Also, I'm getting some
57.
I'm getting some pottery over here, so
Yeah,
soon
that'll give you a bit of money.
vast fortunes is going to be made.
I'm gonna have to conquer Slaxla to get wood that I can send back home. Before you begin to just have it for that one guy.
Yep. Red secessionists don't do anything stupid now.
Slaxland's kind of a shitty province, actually. Like,
Yeah.
PB Jungle is big, it's cumbersome. I think the plan will be for me to go and take Slaxland here, and then I don't want to, ideally, maybe not fight the Cult of Soviet immediately, because I was warned by you last time that if I fill up this hate meter,
Yep.
there's gonna be like a lot of people
Yep.
who are gonna be very mad.
Full spawn of very angry dinosaurs will spawn.
So maybe I should not do that immediately, and instead I should try to. There's some of these like broken settlements over next to me that I could try to rebuild. build up a little bit before. Because right now, very angry dinosaurs would be bad.
Yes. No, they're. Oh boy.
And it happens if I take 5 settlements. And I mean, if I go attack another source, I would take 2.
Socialists.
And I actually don't want it to stabilize on very low numbers, because then there's a lot of public order problems. And again, more, these imperial supplies.
Now.
No.
Yes, okay, we can get infantry. 2 halberdiers, 2 huntsmen, and 1 greatsword, which is good.
Yep.
Cavalry, 3
Marcus,
imperial
Wolfhard.
knights and 2 pistoliers, also good.
Yep.
War machines is 1 war wagon and 1 war wagon the mortar. I don't think that really stands up.
Yeah.
But get 1 great cannon, 1 outriders with grenade launchers.
Not either.
I do like grenade launchers. They're incredibly good against infantry. Don't really need a great cannon. A mortar would be a war wagon mortar.
It's roughly the same as a normal mortar. It does slightly less damage, I think.
So I mean, in one, the great cannon is like okay. I mean, long term, it'll be really good because I can skip sieges. I can just be like, whatever. We'll just charge the walls, you know?
Yep.
They don't get to attack out, which is fantastic, especially now. That would be great. You know?
Yeah, I know.
3 knights and 2 pistoliers, fantastic. Like, that's good value.
Good value.
That's a lot of knights, though.
A lot of knights. They'll be doing a lot of work, charging to and fro, trying to.
Halberdiers, huntsmen, and great swords. It's line. I tried it last time. They underperformed compared to what I thought. Great swords can fight like
Only the
against
dedicated.
sauruses, yeah, but that's not going to actually help that much to have 1 unit that can fight them on equal grounds.
Yeah.
Oh, the outriders are great. Mortar, I think it's between knights and artillery.
In that
Honestly, I didn't
case,
expect the artillery. I thought it would be mortar and like a great cannon, but
Yeah.
I guess outriders and grenade launchers. They're the cavalry too. They can charge. They have those like devastating like attacks against like
yeah,
for a couple times.
yeah, I do.
And they don't take that much space compared to 3 knights and 2 pistoliers.
No.
They don't take a lot of space. A lot of swords with spears. I'm leaning towards the artillery, weirdly enough. But the ability to just charge those walls without giving them a chance to come out, with my current setup, seems very tempting.
All right. Well,
What do you think?
I'm looking like your front line is weak here. That is my worry.
Yes, no, I'm not gonna use that much.
That is my worry.
I recruited archers last turn because in the anticipation of attacking the wall.
You're right. I mean, do you have to choose now? Can you click it away?
Oh, I have to choose now.
And that is tricky. I honestly think. I think the knights might be better, just because given the cav advantage and just having something to hammer, like in the back of a front line, because
The
you need to get in there. They're gonna have to run around a lot.
Wolfhard.
I don't know. The cannon is good.
I'll go with
Outriders
the
is good, but okay.
Marcus Wolfhard.
It's yeah. I don't know if it's the right choice, but it's happened. It's too late now.
Marcus
Oh no,
Wolfhard.
it's too late. But I do get these outriders, who are, as far as I remember, using them in Significant ones. They're fantastic. I have high hopes for them. I'll also get this Grim Jorik Grim here.
Oh,
He does buff artillery.
Marcus Wolfhard.
get him in.
Bit of
The nation
synergy there.
calls.
That's good.
You will be
Every
over here.
last beast. Step to it.
Pick up the pace.
It's do or die now.
Yeah, that is basically it, but I can charge the city walls and thereby get to shoot them on it, which was the hope. Let's hope it
Draw
works.
first blood. No. We'll handle
For the Empire. I'll say that's a lot of sources, but that's a lot of sources without shields.
That's good.
No shield sources.
Yes.
No shield, not a single one.
That's
There's some
excellent.
shield skinks, but you know what? Screw the skinks.
Yeah, fuck the skinks.
We can fight the skinks in melee. That's okay.
We can
Fight
win against
them.
skinks in melee. Ooh. Oh, yes. Man, what a nasty everything.
Yeah. Just the garrison's like,
Yeah,
it's a strong garrison to like defend
Yes.
walls. Like,
very strong.
yeah, they don't have ranged weapons. That's just the lizardmen's weakness. But
I wonder if we get a good wall. Can we be so lucky?
that would be fantastic. Otherwise, they have level 1 towers, so it's probably not going to be the worst. I have a lot of fucking
No, it's
archers
not-
to soak it up.
Not the worst wall, actually. There can be some flanking fire going on here, for sure.
Is there a wall that's like perpendicular so I can shoot it with the cannon?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's not the best wall either. Best ones are like the straight ones that have like
Yes.
a crook.
The L-shape thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is not bad. It's not bad.
The thing they absolutely should not do.
Yeah.
It's a side too.
We can
Yeah,
do
because
this.
most of my army here is ranged, so
Yeah, we need to.
we'll just be spending a lot of time. Like I have 5 units that are not.
The thing
So
is, we pick a side, probably at this side, and then just put everything here. Lure them to put everything they have there, and then we reposition, like the cannon on the sides. Like it can
just
shoot like
to
down the
to the
line.
middle crooked place, basically. Right.
Yes. And then put some archers also on the side that can shoot like over the walls and like hit them. Hit them in the sides.
Yeah, archers will be volley shooting most of the time. I have these handgunners and such that'll try to just shoot up. You're not that effective at it. Then again, we're not going to face too much fire back.
Yep. Then we
They
have.
most of what they do is poison.
Yep. And we outrange them, so we'll just keep that.
Keep the range benefit.
Yeah.
Hans Marshall's expedition against Swartblot.
Swartblot. Oh, Swartblot, the skink chief.
I hear they have cities made of gold, but these cities are very poor, actually.
The city is made of sauruses. Ugh.
So why don't you play with these boys and see if you can optimize them? Because those are the guys that are really sort of have a high impact.
I think we put everything here. I'm drawing the line.
I agree.
And then we have. Oh, let's see. And then we put the cannon. Actually, let's see here. Because the cannon needs a good line to shoot.
Yes. Though it can certainly shoot just straight at the wall, like to knock people. Like,
Yeah, it's just
gets a good hit, it can't do
I'm
something.
wary.
It's-
I'm wary of this hill here because it's blocking line of sight. So shooting like this with the cannon is going to be a bit problematic because the cannon would have to like walk up the hill here. If it's on top of the hill, though, it'll get a great shot.
yeah. I'm
Wonderful.
gonna put Jorik Grim. Actually, can you take him with the cannon? Actually,
Yeah, I sure
he's a
can.
long range, very long range dwarven gunner, but I think he also makes the cannon reload faster. So
That's great. Let's hide
I'm just gonna set him over
the
there.
grenadiers over here. I said let's hide the grenadiers over here. There we go.
We will have a lot of archers because that's what we do.
I'm Gilda approved.
Great cannon!
Here, inspire them all with your brilliant presence.
By the gears of
That's
Sufba.
really how that story goes.
of Sufba.
Yours is just I want your shooting here to be so good that some team would make like a compilation video. Like,
All right. Well,
kill streaks, you know?
I'll try my best.
all right, let's do it.
Oh, let's try this.
On our
Okay,
way!
okay, I'll take it.
Move out!
A lot of shooting towers, but
Master
that's what
engineer.
happens.
Range far, range
Nice.
fast.
Go over here. Can just like
Moving
shoot.
Great cannon!
cannon up.
Yes, my lord!
Get some shots in.
No shoddy
I'm just gonna go over
contraptions
where the
here.
towers can't shoot
Nothing
me so
can
much.
stop
Yep,
us.
that's perfectly fine. We pulled all of the reinforcements over there, so now we can just move into position. here
Great
and we'll-
cannon!
Ideally, as we shoot them, they should.
See, they don't put a
Right now, we really don't want to attack them.
Oh, we do. All right, let's pick some targets here. Like, let's actually these guys.
Cram that machine!
Yes, laddie. It is an order.
Reloading the cannons? Excuse me?
Armor piece use lynch.
Understood.
Shoot the cannons! Shoot it! Yeah. Fire.
Outriders! Go!
There's nothing I can't fix.
The Empire endures.
Come on, cannon, shoot. Boom.
Standing by.
I wish we had more ammo.
Yeah, well, if you try to shoot the guys in the back, like the ones who are standing with the backs to you, they don't get
Yeah,
the
but those
crenellation.
skinks.
No, but there's some sources like on the wall here.
Yeah. That's true. That's certainly true.
What do you mean you can't shoot, cannon? You are awful. Come on. These guys?
Comet.
Range. Cannon's not behaving.
Master Engineer!
Yeah, they're the blessed spears too.
Cannon is doing a lot of repositioning. And,
Yeah, that can be a problem. That's why I said you to micromanage it. Because otherwise it can...
alright.
Fire! Yes, General. For Heldenhammer. Let us go.
Actually, most of the
Heading
grenades
out!
here.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You should stop doing that. Take the ammo.
Actually, can shoot like perpendicular to it. I think.
For Heldenhammer.
You can try to, yeah, put them on the side and stuff.
Elevate
cannon. Yeah, it's really a pissy little cannon here. It's not working with me. Shoot it.
Cannons fire!
That should work, right? What are you doing with the cannons? Worst, worst. Worst.
The omens are good, brother!
There. Get a little bit over it. Just a nice cannon shot there.
Yeah, well, that's what we want. How it's doing stuff. A lot of your huntsmen are shooting into the wall. I think you need to
And stop it.
yeah, stop auto fire. Just carefully pick your targets. Cannon has a good angle now.
By the gears of Zufbar!
Oh, you should just shoot
Aye!
guys.
Attack the orcs!
You boys, I need you to shoot. This guy's- this guy-
Great cannon! Ha! I see what
We walked the 3 company militia back because we've been taking some shots from the skinks unnecessarily.
doing that.
No shoddy contraptions here. Aye, lad, I'll do it.
Just- ouch. The cannon still has launchers.
Yep.
I know move hard is certainly still sniping. Odd foe.
So plenty of them left though. God damn.
Yeah.
Yes, laddie.
If only the dwarf was a little higher level, he has that like replenish ammunition thing he can do.
Yes.
Oh gosh, cannon broke
Big house
the
is destroyed.
doors. I'm gonna run
Well,
the
now we
grenade
have
from.
Outriders and
Yep, I'm gonna run them up here.
chariot thing.
No lingering! Outriders!
Would certainly charge in, but I'm not eager to.
Quickly!
What I can do is actually try to see if I can snipe the skink guy through
For the Emperor.
the door with.
Soldiers!
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's kind of cheap.
In the name
That's
of the
fine.
twin-tailed comet.
Aw, missed.
And speed.
I was shooting up the thing. Oh yeah, this skink dude is hiding. Stop Marcus from going close.
Take the ground.
Would have been great
Taking
though.
position.
I would.
Launch.
She's shooting up there.
March.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
fight
Quickly.
them out.
I don't think I actually want to fight down there.
Hold a
Not.
drive!
That minimizes our strength in numbers. I think we do want to get on the wall. How's the cannon doing? It's still shooting.
Yeah, they're still shooting.
Jorik there standing looking at the cannon. He should probably shoot something.
He's buffing it.
Well, he's sort of run away from it, actually.
Yeah, because I was gonna break down the door over here, but I don't need to now. So.
Do you think we should go through the door or around?
Oh man, it's bad whatever we do, honestly.
The door is a bad place.
It is.
Maybe get the dwarf. He might be able to shoot it through it.
There's nothing I can't
Try.
fix.
Marcus is running out of ammo. One of those cannon hits, though. Beautiful.
Weaken them enough.
That'll do. Strike out.
The wall back.
What is the wall wagon? Oh, he
Take the
repositioned.
ground! Taking
That
position!
wall wagon back.
Go!
Yeah, I'm tempted to send some
No lingering!
swordsmen up on the wall here.
Alright, well, sure. The cannon still has some shots left though, so you can...
We could wait. Yeah, I think the cannon might do more damage than the towers do.
Skink skirmishers are still shooting archers somehow. I don't know how the angle for that works, but they are.
Outriders! At speed!
Sigmar calls.
cannon!
Begin moving the dwarf over here.
Yes, laddie. Plow through. Master engineer.
Cannons probably just withdraw once we're done with it. Just to ensure fleeing and then rallying enemies don't like
Don't eat it.
back in it. I think we can safely begin climbing on the wall now.
Yep. It's probably fine. Done as much damage as we can. It's a fair bit.
She'll have to get on the wall.
I'm guild approved.
Or hybrid unit, you should be able to fight in melee too. Well, Jorik might be able to shoot in the door, yeah. Big gun.
Come on, cannon, you
There's
have
skinks on the wall here, so.
one more shot for the cannon. Let's go. Ah, it was a miss. Alright, I'm throwing the cannon.
Preserve us!
Take my preserve us!
Shoddy contraptions here. Shield bearers home.
It's just even wouldn't. All the wounded ones is like, oh, rampage!
Yeah.
Yes, laddie.
Oh god, there's so many
Pop
enemies.
those dwarven legs. Move now.
Just need to send in the archers, honestly. Everything is fine.
Yeah. But I want to overload this region and leave like most of these like not empty sources like over by the gatehouse. You know.
Nothing can stop us. Shield bearers home. Oh,
Your orders? Take the ground!
9 Marcus.
range far, range fast.
Outriders! Shoot them! Go!
There's nothing I can't face.
Coming up with some angry skinks.
God.
It's okay.
Outriders!
Got him. We got him. Grenades, go!
But now we'll charge him with archers here. Don't grenade us.
I won't.
Quick march to battle!
By the gears of super. Scuff.
Out! Formation!
See if I can sneak in with the outriders here. I have a sense of opportunity.
Quick march!
They can be devastating.
Prepare for combat! Hold fire!
Overloading the flank
Limber
here.
weapons! Attack! For the Warhammer! No
Numbers.
lingering! To battle! Take the ground! Quick march!
Hop those dwarven legs.
Strike them down!
Obey me.
Yes, General! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Slay the Oathbreakers. No shoddy contraptions here. Let me get my tools. Kazook!
We serve the Emperor! Outriders! Yes, General!
Master
Ah,
engineer!
Skink Chief is standing here. I'll try to snipe him.
Outriders! Sigma calls! Hold fire for now.
Yes, laddie.
Yes. Yes. Stand there, you stupid lizard. Jork snipe you in the face. You break, everything breaks. You win. Oh, the Empire!
At least we're mostly fighting skinks on the wall right now.
Marcus Wolfhard!
For the gold!
Yes, they got the gold!
They got the money! Oh, the money!
Ooh. Jork shot him in the face.
Jork does a lot of damage. He's just slow and like kind of cumbersome, but
Yes.
he does the beating. A much younger man.
Outriders!
It is nice of them to still like man the things with like there's a full complement of Swords Warriors on the walls here, I'm gonna say. 2 actually.
Some of them are coming, but
It's good, as long as we don't have to fight them all at the same time. This is excellent.
By the gears of Super!
Shoot. A lot of ammo. Kill the skink sheep. Everything will be much easier.
Ready! Go!
like skinks are not small in this game.
No.
They're still like bigger than people.
Or as big at least. Hide the war
Oh,
wagon
Jorek.
here.
No lingering!
Yeah,
Doing
Jorek
it.
is- He is doing it.
Nothing I can't fix.
Shoot, Jorek, shoot!
Swords Warriors. Well, that's how it goes.
Ready to strike!
At least they're guarding the wall, so it's kind of a flank attack.
Yeah. Almost. One more shot and he'll get him. Come on, Jorek, before it runs away. No! Shoot him! Ah, fuck.
Attack!
It's not really what we wanted. Like fresh up here on the wall. Oh, he's coming back.
Yes,
Yes.
Move to attack!
Oh yeah, he's still standing there. Jorg's like, oh yeah, hi. Hi, buddy.
Okay, we're gonna get to this hole.
Oh, shot the head off him. That shot. Alright.
Strike out!
Swords Warriors still.
Plow through! Shield bearers, hold!
And speed!
No shoddy contraptions here!
Some skinks are coming out. Well, thinking about coming out.
This was my hope for a sec.
These outriders have suffered. Just don't make sure they don't die out.
I'll try.
Sad.
Yeah, we'll certainly
Gears
try.
of Super! Move now!
Well, he was really the one who has to do the damage against these swords. He's doing his best, standing in the middle of them, just
Shoot! Sigma!
oh, withdraw.
Take aim!
On those dwarven legs!
We obey! Fire!
Yes, laddie!
We have over here sword spears, swords warriors. Goddamn, we have so much. Oh, grenade launchers are doing the work.
Nothing I can't fix!
Very good. They can do that skirmish attacking thing. That Dar skirmish attack.
Them there skirmish attacks.
An order!
Gonna get Yorick up the wall here so I can shoot in the back of these Sauruses.
Outriders!
Oh, nothing coming up behind. Oh, it's coming up behind. Oh, right.
Taking position!
Shoot them.
I'm Gilda!
What do you think we can do?
General! For Sigma!
They're wavering! My people scream. They're wishful.
Moving now!
Oh, you have something that's rallied.
Master engineer!
Lingering, man! Back on this wall. Just doing these sword spears.
Outriders!
Send them after Jorik.
Pick them up! No shoddy contraptions here! Outriders! Let me get my tools!
Oh yeah, line up there. That's great.
Our steeds are restless! Fire!
Get on this wall. God, man, you will get on this wall.
By the gears of super!
Think of France's money. That's what you should think of.
Yeah. Think of the money. Every
Friends.
jewel.
Much venture has been set in here.
Outriders! I'm Gilda! Move!
Look at these long-range grenade launchers.
Yeah.
It's happening. They're breaking. A little bit. Do it. By dying, basically. Oh no, there's frenzying. Okay.
Outriders!
Think of the prophets, man.
Taking
You
position.
die, but friends gets richer.
Nothing I can't fix!
We're taking it.
Kill them! No shoddy contraptions here! Outriders! Bring it down!
All right.
Yes,
Walls are ours.
Alright. It's
Oh god.
yeah. Let's chill up
Fucking
here for a
level
little
1
bit.
town attack. My god. Alright, people, I wish there was like the clump up on the wall here.
Hey.
Get them! For the Emperor!
Let's spread out here and just give my units here a little bit of time to just rest.
Yep.
For
Sounds
the
to me.
Heldenhammer!
They are exhausted all of them. Fight.
I don't have many. Oh no, no, Jorik, what are you doing? Get back up!
Aye,
Work
lad,
out,
I'll
Jorik.
do it!
Jorik! Complete idiots, what are you doing? Get up! Oh, they're running away. They were scared of Jorik. That's the beard. Whew! Alright. Woof. Well.
No. Look at the beauty of our fully strengthened forces.
Yeah. Powerless, fully armed and operational battle station.
We have like a shot of grenades. We have half a war wagon.
Yeah, you do.
The real obstacle here is the
Ready to strike!
The full block of Saurus warriors in the middle there.
and the. I mean, there's about 100 sources left on the map. But we have Jorik.
We do. Yeah, no.
We have like a couple of cartridges shot left.
It is an order!
Oh,
Be coming back. Some skirmishers. Don't care about those too much.
getting too very tired here. We're recovering. Just turn the speed up a little bit while we wait. Winded. Because they're fresh, and we don't actually want them to have that benefit. Watch an actually if there's no.
Work? Why are you
Shooting
shooting?
What?
Okay, we need to stop. We can. He's not doing it. He's not shooting. Using to
Almost
shoot them.
away, Jory. Just one, like just a. Okay, just go down and shoot them.
Yeah, shoot straight ahead, please. Come on, Jorik. Do it.
Shoot them once and they'll run away. Can't let them stand and shoot. They only use so much of their ammo. It's just good shooting takes time. It's like a fine art.
Okay, Jorik. Okay.
Now they're all moving. They're moving outside now.
Attack!
I might be able to get a couple shots down. Oh yeah, swords just stand in for use their ammo. I mean, that's
Yep, this is what we would want to use it for.
There's nothing I can't fix.
Hey. We are out of ammo.
Jorik's got a couple shots there.
I'm guild approved.
But then the rest will have to be done in the most gritty fashion now.
And that was the last shot of Jorik.
Alright, I guess everyone, we're gonna charge down from the wall and just charge these spears from all sides.
Yep, get him.
Get him! Yes, my lord! How fitting. Get him! Everyone get him! Just get down! Or I can probably take those skates.
Yeah, he can handle this.
At least we're fresh now.
I'll buff up Marcus so he gets physical resist. He can't move, but he's fighting now, so it should be fine.
The hope is we can overpower them to the point where they retreat.
Yeah.
Sword is coming.
They are.
God, it's the worst.
By the gods.
Nothing is sacred. Peace is a lie.
Go. Beat the brakes out of those guys. Here.
Defeated the source.
Quick march! At speed! Taking
The question, can we do it back on the wall now?
Yes, sir, quickly!
I feel like maybe we do.
I don't know.
But I feel like maybe we don't. Maybe we just charge these Source Warriors, but we have to do something in their back.
We have to commit. Like, that's the thing now. We just have to.
Yeah, that's true.
Outriders! Yes, sir, quickly!
Oh, okay. Let's just think here for a moment. We need
Yes.
to get 9 Outriders, though.
Yep.
It's not a lot of Outriders.
There's not. It's not.
Like 40 skinks in there. We have this war wagon.
Man, what I would do for the paladin.
We got no ammo and anything.
No.
We're very wounded. Pretty much everyone is thinking about leaving. Yeah, do we just charge these things head on? I feel like that's fighting to their advantage, but
I guess. I mean, we can.
maybe can I like take some of these units and put them on the wall and then get around them?
You could. Yeah.
I feel like something like that will have to be done. How many then? Because we want the front line to not retreat before they get there. So if you guys get on the wall, not lose on general. You guys like a very weird line up here. We'll try that.
Charge!
Then you just do the best you can with what we have.
At speed!
Have to.
No shoddy contraptions here!
Get up. Oh, Sigmar!
Sigmar. Sigmar. Oh god. I'm gonna run in the war wagon. Go, war wagon, go. Oh, charge. Yes. Yes. Plow through.
Get it through.
Push it. Push it through. Come on. Oh god. Oh god. Yes. Yes, we're doing it. Woo. War wagon, you're gonna have to do some cycle charging here. What is what you're gonna do?
Fast.
The ground quakes!
The ground quakes. Yes, it does. Charge.
Quick march!
Outriders will fall out of the worst here, actually, because he's very close to not having a very good time. And losing him would be the end.
Yes, General.
One war wagon is down, but charge! Oh, Outriders, charge! Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage. Good, good Outriders. Back out. War wagon back in.
All these archers with their like knives or whatever. Short swords.
War wagon.
Yeah, the fishermen back into the fight. Profit, profit, everyone, remember.
Outriders back in. Charge!
The Empire does not have enough enemies already. We should fight the Elizabeth.
Go! Break them! Oh yes! Oh, there's so much damage. How are they still holding, for fuck's sake? War wagon charged. Get back in there. Cycle charging these creatures. Yes.
Oh no, some of them are coming back from outside.
No. What?
Are they running? They're all beginning to
Oh
run.
yeah. They're routing.
Victory!
Victory is ours.
Victory is ours!
For Sigmar.
Ah! We
Oh
live
God.
this day.
Oh God.
Heroic!
Sigma calls.
Master engineer.
Oh, ooh, oh God. That was bad.
Boy.
That was bad.
Alright, I'm not. Let's hope it doesn't crash. No, that's what I'm most afraid of after this like half-hour battle. Oh wow, 130 kills on Wolfheart, 240 died on the cannon.
Cannon though.
Yeah, shooting down the line like that. That's what's good for. That is
That's what it
200.
wanted for.
That is 249 sources dead because of that cannon. Whew.
It was leveled up 3 times. Well,
Mhm.
once actually. Well, twice. Started as level 2.
Good lord.
And that is why you'd want to be artillery crew if you player.
Fairly nice.
On the tabletop game, there's always a chance they just explode.
That's what happens most of the time when I've seen cannons being used. It's like, oh yeah, it's
Ah,
great.
sure. Double explode on the artillery die. Just
Yeah.
dwarves get to have like runes that, like, nah, when you get that first time, just ignore it.
Goddamn dwarves.
Yeah. Well, it's like they knew how to use gunpowder, and they taught it to humans who just kind of did it.
Yeah.
The elves knew how to use magic, they taught it to humans who just kind of did it.
Yep.
You know? They're kind of rubbish at both things, but, you know. But my god, do you want both things? Your swordsmen are not gonna win your fight.
lucky that the AI is a bit exploitable here, that the Swarp Lord just basically stood in front of the door, so...
Yeah, I did not get why he would do that, but...
But I literally shot his head off. Like,
maybe it was the great plan. You know?
maybe.
Great plan, these.
Yeah. Man. 64 kills on like one Saurus unit. Oh.
I mean, they were standing up there, just like cutting down people. Like, even one of those skink cohorts got 20.
They're not bad. That's you remember Fling Meppen?
I remember.
The great skink battle of southern Lustria.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Yep.
Putting Meppen, the skink master.
It was.
Had a lot of skinks.
There was a lot of skinks in that army, yeah.
Overwhelming people with hordes of them. I think skinks are not bad. Like, I wouldn't say they're bad.
No.
Like, swords without shields, they're not bad. They're great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Especially for their price and, like, tier.
Yeah, a skink is sort of like a swordsman. That-wise, I think.
Yeah. Like a spearman in Empire, that's just generally bad. Like, I wouldn't want non-shielded spearmen.
Literally just have a stick that you've, like,
Dude,
sharpened.
stick.
What a great victory.
So many losses, my god.
Mhm.
Killed like twice our own number. I mean, we were outnumbered too.
Yeah.
25%. We had the wall advantage. So these archers are not fantastic at that, though. I mean, they're just not. They don't do a lot of damage to Sauruses.
Archers aren't that good. Huntsmen are great because they have anti-large. But the archers are
And they're basically made to kill dinosaurs. That's what they're there for.
toxic ores, like all of those other big things. But
The idea is I wouldn't need them yet, you know?
sure. But archers, ugh. Ugh.
Well, they're cheap. I get bonuses
Oh,
with them. I get them for half price as Wolfart. So
well,
half upkeep. So I figured, like, I
makes
need
sense
something
then.
to fill out. I'll dismiss some when I get the heroes, basically. But for now, I just needed arrows and numbers.
Yep.
I certainly
some
would want
ground.
this fight. No, we will occupy it. I don't think we'll raise the settlement. That would be very dumb.
Raise it.
Burn it down!
Maybe make a save here just to be absolutely sure it doesn't crash and we lose this. Oh man. Oh, what a great victory.
What a great victory. Look at that. Just
Marcus
delicious.
Wolfhard.
so unhappy. Everyone's very unhappy.
Got some more swordsmen in here.
Yes,
Oh.
I need a barracks building. Training field.
And now we need to
I really need to rest a little
Wolfhard.
bit here. Just
yeah,
on the seventh day.
I wonder what he has over in Talangsla.
He cannot. When I checked it, he could not build units.
Okay, that's
He
good.
just has like a money building.
That's
So
good.
hope is that I can
My order
I can
agreed.
just chill enough to
Yeah,
recover some people. But I'll begin moving in that direction.
that's great. Oh, what a victory. Oh, I feel so good. Oh, oh, the sweet taste of
Sorrows and spit.
Yeah. I know. This is what the Empire is about.
Marcus
Now I will be right
Wolfhard.
back.
Makes sense. Alright, it is my turn. Well, we're going for Helmgard here.
Bring me to my men.
Is really what we're doing.
Men, war calls. Into battle.
It's the garrison, but it's not too bad, all things considered. We have more front line. Once we get up there, you know, we just shoot down all that. Oh, the mortar. That's the problem. Well, searching for now.
Ulrich's will.
And we'll check here. Let's see. What incredible buildings can we get? Look at a weaving house for some money. That would be the worst, actually. Lord Outriders, Empire Knights. Yeah, Reichsfort to get the Reichsguard. Can't build that here, I think. Reichsfort? Nope. And movement range, not bad either. More money, not bad. Get the gold. And we need to build all the Imperial Zoo. Oh, we have Imperial Dragon, that's great. Castle Reichsguard. Yeah, that's what we get. Of Conclave, so Imperial Palace. So we have 4 slots. So all of this upper tier needs to be like all of those high tier slots. Means that 1, 2, 3 over there. So we'll whatever we build here, we'll have to tear down. Coming up. Really.
All right, what are we doing?
We're gonna take Helmgard.
Okay. Well, you're recruiting in there, so it's probably a good idea.
To war.
You have to global recruit, right?
Men,
I guess you
we
can
must
always
attack.
recruit.
Can
like,
recruit
Steven,
Imperial can recruit places.
archers.
We are gonna go in here. It's gonna be a bit of a mess, but we can certainly win this.
It's only gonna get worse. Ooh, yeah, this is not. See, if you were against a person, he would not fight this. Is that safe to say? Like a human being could win this against you.
Probably, yeah. They have a fairly weak
Knights
front line.
are
All things
Exactly
considered.
what you want.
The battle definitely is on the walls here, as usual.
I mean, if I were them, I probably wouldn't have it on the walls.
Yeah, you would just pull back and
Yeah, and then just do like charging with the knights over and over again. If you don't have the spear wall to stop that.
They have the range advantage for sure.
And the mortar just like if you just defended like the inner circle there.
Yeah.
There's like a good length you'd have to run, where you could basically charge, retreat while just bombarding with the mortar.
Yep. It's true.
Not letting your ranged people shoot. And just like you would have the Reichsguard and the Halberdiers, but Halberdiers could be destroyed by the mortar probably. The Reichsguard would be somewhat troublesome, but I think he has spearmen and other stuff that could like engage it. France would also be troublesome, but you know, Alistag here might be punch him a little bit.
Well, we will do our normal corner creep here. Get up, start shooting.
So you think we're gonna get orcs in the Vortex campaign? Dwarves maybe.
No, I don't think so. There's not any legendary lords really, or reason for them.
No, I mean they sent this like Huntmaster to Lustria.
I guess.
You know, so
He's running his
there's
own
like
campaign.
the Spinosotic dwarves, and there's those like savage orc guys, serpent people.
I mean, you can use a faction unlocker if you really want to play them, but
I was just thinking, like, from their perspective, like all the work's almost already done. Like you have all the units, you just need to put a lord in there, and then you can sell it as a DLC. Like,
yeah, that's true. I don't know. They are revamped. They're rebalancing the orcs and maybe the dwarves. I've heard the orcs for sure, at least. So might be coming with that. Honestly.
Yeah, I figured they would, but they might make it actually. Now that I think about it, they have. You know, I know we don't really do that much right there now, but they do have like the Southlands. You could put orcs in there. I mean, that would make sense.
We could, I suppose. Yeah.
You know, so like savage orc guy or something. A goblin boss in the mountains.
It's possible, for sure.
Dwarves down there could make sense too. Have them like be one of those packs that have two lords for one.
Yeah. Right, we got the Reichsguard. The idea here is that I will grab the attention of everything on the wall, and you will sneak the Reichsguard up to start beating down the gates.
All right.
That is my plan.
I'll start over here then, so they don't deploy, and then I'll
Yep.
go around.
And yeah, there's nothing to it here. I'm just gonna charge in.
Flame! Call France! My rule is absolute!
Oh, there's that awkwardly crooked wall there.
It's gonna be a lot of
The Empire endures!
shooting on the way in here, unfortunately.
Halberdiers! Climbing the walls, sir! Crossbows ready, General! Taking position!
They're super subtle about this. Just charging the wall.
Ready for war!
You can log in these crossbowmen.
Trying.
Halberdiers up there.
Halberdiers!
There's no great swords.
Halberdiers up there is not bad. They're not
Halberdiers
that.
are anti-armor, anti-large. They're not the worst. Great swords would have been bad because they're armored. They're downstairs here.
Adult aim! We're ready!
Where did he put his mortar?
Weapons are yours!
In the back.
Oh, all the way.
Like,
All the way back there. So that it can only shoot at the knights while they fight the gate, which is really fine. Maybe the AI is just conditioned to always put the mortar like in the right there.
For Heldenhammer! See to it!
But the AI might have trouble actually like dealing with
Get
the
them!
map.
Alright, Captain versus France. Let's go.
Crossbows ready, General!
Puffed up France. That's what you want to fight.
For Heldenhammer!
Especially if you're captain, not even like a
Not even a thing. Yeah. Yes.
The Empire endures!
that mortar is more likely to damage your own dude.
Yeah.
Think you're friends with it. One friendly crossbow.
Climbing the walls, sir! Hand gunners!
Damaging the gate now. hurting the least. They're just kicking it with their horses.
Yep, that's fine. That's all I want.
Take aim!
Captain ran away from France.
Hammer!
I'll try to pursue here.
Swordsman! Sigmar calls!
Sigma!
It's like a real battle, you know? If all these guys were horses, it'd be much worse.
It would be undoubtedly much worse. Yeah.
Here comes the green swords. Here come the green swords.
France, swing. Come on.
The Empire endures! Whoa!
Gave him 30% now.
Yeah,
We are Sigma!
He's moved the spearmen away from it. So
it's good.
once it's down, we can charge in. He also has knights.
We obey!
By Ulrich's wrath! Get them!
He's just running around me. It's really weird. I don't know why it's happening.
I will not
Well,
stand
yeah,
idle!
it's that trouble where you can't put people on the wall without having them defend either side of it.
Attack!
You know.
Right.
So you have all these swordsmen really just stand with their back to the fight because they can't really snap onto any other way. 3 companies running in with full ammo. It's really a shame. Much better at shooting than they are.
Swordsman! Sir!
But
Sigmar
it's going well so
calls!
far.
So far, so good. It would be nice if this captain could actually, this France could just get a few hits in here. You know?
He's doing it. Just I'd like to do more.
Right-hand Runefang's coming. Let's go.
This is my command! Spearman! Charge!
Halfway down with the gate.
Free company!
Shields up! Understood!
Withdraw!
Warriors flee.
But shameful display.
The Empire endures! Show us the foe!
Oh, routing. He's really clumping up here, though.
Yes.
Ulrich's wrath on
Fleeing
them!
on this wall.
Ah!
Well, what he's doing is he's trying to charge into the fleeing unit. Does it mean that he's like flanked now?
Formation! March!
Entirely.
Form a ring of steel! Swordsman! Yes, General! Ready!
This fight might be decided. At this point, I feel like he's hitting a point of no return.
For Sigma! Fire!
Unless he gets some really good mortar strikes.
Bring it down!
Lost too much of these walls.
Form a ring of steel!
That's the hope, certainly.
Shields up!
Shields up! Form a ring of steel! To me, then!
That's the weird thing. The AI, the walls are really mostly detriment.
Crossbows ready, General!
Because most factions would rather fight an enemy on the wall than not.
How's the wall going?
We were like at 80%.
Alright.
Okay. You know, they are just horses like biting and kicking,
Form a ring of steel!
poking even lances.
Shields up!
Realistically, probably shouldn't do anything.
Handgunners!
I'm gonna imagine that we have some of these guys actually down, like removing bolts and whatnot.
Yeah, let's close your eyes and make that happen. You guys have a nice crossfire here.
Got nothing left. Kill that Elector, and that's pretty much gonna be it.
Company!
There we go. The gate's open. We're gonna win the fight. Do you want me to go for the mortar? I think.
Yeah.
Might not...
Go back there. I don't know where the knights are necessarily.
They're standing.
Oh, they're standing over there.
They're there and there.
Oh yeah, sure. If you can sneak back there, get a few shots in, that'd be great.
Sigma!
Back behind the knights or the mortar.
The mortar. See if you can stop that. From...
We can stop the mortar. It's shooting at us too. So forget it exists.
For the Warhammer!
Rush got relegated to
Ready!
taking. You know, they're relegated to taking the city center.
Yeah, there you go. They have the most important job, really.
Form a ring of
They'll bring
steel.
victory upon this fight. That's a loss of a man.
Truly, the Rice Guard is superior.
Imperial Reichsguard.
Shields up.
Such majesty, such.
Yes,
Form a ring of steel.
that's
All the other
true.
units are just lining up to get shot by handguns.
Company. Crossbowmen. Form a ring of steel.
Wheel around
My
here.
lord.
A very lot of like even graves here. They don't do a lot of like decorations or anything.
No, no.
The city center is actually just a lot of graves. Oh my god.
This mortar crew is gonna have a very bad time now. The Reichsguard coming around full force.
Big ball! They're from several meters. Oh, right, guys, doing it. Hard battle. They somehow killed the Lord too.
Truly amazing.
And once he heard the Reichsguard horn blow, he lost the will to live. How the story was told.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Oh, that went excellently.
Yes.
Surprisingly well, even. But I guess the swordsmen do. I mean, France does give buffs.
He does. Yeah, I have honest
Significant
steel.
ones too.
Honest steel going in the Reichland Runefang.
Honest Steel is fantastic. Is it still called Honest Steel?
Oh
It'll
no,
be sad
Empress
that they
Empress
renamed, like,
Finest.
Imperial something, like standard troops. Honest Steel is just such a good phrase.
The Empress Finest, it's called now. Honest steel buffs great swords and halberdiers.
Oh, no. These guys are not the Emperor's finest.
Yeah, I know.
The Emperor's finest, that's the Halberdiers and the other guys. Honest Steel, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's what they have. They have the
It is.
naked steel that speaks for them.
It is.
The Empire, you know.
Now, I like the orcs not to show up with their full stack of boys now, because that's
That might be
exactly
ideal.
that is
Well, you
exactly
have
what
better
happened.
raid for it than last time, certainly.
I suppose.
I feel like this went a lot better than it did last time.
We were more careful this time.
Well, you barely lost anything. The knights didn't get to fight.
Yep.
When I looked at him and I was like, I would focus on the knights.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
Oh, Helmgard. It'd be nice to actually build this up to a proper fort, because, you know, it secures this pass very well.
Yeah, Bretonia is going to have a bad time of it.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping.
Troops too. Or to knight errant their way through. Or if somehow the wood elves explode down there. They're prone to do.
I've almost never seen the wood elves actually expand out of their forest.
I've seen them usually take like a couple of Bretonian provinces,
Yeah.
but then like beastmen usually run around sacking everything they have
Yeah. That's
somehow.
much more common.
You don't really notice the beastmen much, do you?
No.
There's no tiny
They
factions
sort
that
of-
really deal with them, but
sort of pop here and there. I think mainland empire is definitely one of those factors that might have to deal a lot with beastmen if they're unlucky.
but they seem more like annoying.
Yeah, and they're not dangerous, really.
Like they do like beast path to be invisible.
Yeah.
They're not gonna raise out.
No,
Well, let's be honest, nothing's gonna raise out off.
I would fucking hope not.
That garrison is nigh impossible for the AI to beat.
There is with the previous DLC / patch, they introduced the Under Empire, so Skaven can now actually build like secret lairs under other cities and like steal money and stuff from it. So So yeah.
Ratsmen! Ha!
Yeah, pretty much. Which means that most of your buildings, you can now build like a guard tunnel thing where you just, you know, basically put on guards and stuff in the sewers to look for rat men, and then it increases the discoverability of their undercities.
Makes public order worse because the people are annoyed that you're spending imperial money on such tales.
A fairy tale.
What I would like would be a guided, I think, chaos invasion.
Yeah.
It's really strong, but like, it basically has like some preferred paths between cities.
Sure.
So it like goes from one and the other, like.
Right, you know where they're going.
Ends at Eldorf and like have a big climatic fight.
That would be cool.
But usually just like put 3 stacks of swordsmen up in the forest.
Yep.
Meet them, anticipating their arrival.
Summon the Elector counts.
Ambush them immediately. Yes.
Chaos spawns and just sees like Chaos sees like a tremendous fort of him, like triple-legged cannons, just like
It's just
in
imperial
that like little mountain
steel.
pass to Kislev.
200 steam tanks pointing at him.
All the imperial generals are standing there waiting.
Yep.
Nothing better to do.
My lord, chaos has
Then
arrived.
I see him. I see him. Blacking up the sky with the smoke.
Yep. Alright, so hopefully now I suppose I can sue for peace with these goddamn orcs. But they don't just
The orcs.
pop up. They have 2 settlements. But I don't want to be backstabbed. Although I am completely overwhelming them in strength. So I am unless the game is lying to me, which it might be, I really hope they won't like pop up a super stack and just. Well, I need to kill the secessionists. I need
I
right
am
land.
Prince and
Yes.
Emperor.
Emperor's finest. All right.
You thinking of going to hunt Skarsnik down?
No.
That would be a bad idea. He's a giant spider.
Skarsnik can chill out there. He and we have an understanding. I won't go up in the mountains, and he won't come down from the mountains.
Greenskins don't spread corruption, which is nice.
They actually spread untainted. Like they actually help with that. Oddly enough.
I mean, it might make sense actually if you were like Empire or something to like have negative public order in provinces adjacent to Greenskins, but
They can put down those like garbage dumps that spread unrest.
yeah. But I was also thinking about if they actually like hurt you, they would just go an army down there and like begin pillaging.
Yeah.
You know that thing when you're like next to the dwarves and they're aggressively like pillaging your land.
Yes.
Stop it! I don't want to fight you. We have like non-aggression pact, and you still fucking pillage my shit.
And they're like,
What is this?
the gold.
Burn and pillage the humans.
Alright, satisfy the grudge.
We agreed they wouldn't fight us, and all the other humans are gonna call them assholes if they do. Ha ha! Stupid, you broke the system.
Oh, Marienburg.
Look,
You are my next target, Marienburg.
look at Eilhart. You're like, maybe not.
Oh, if they took Eilhart, that'd be a
I
problem.
mean, if Midland did it, that'd be worse. And laughed at you.
Look, secessionist. Doing something.
Probably a lord
Yeah.
and some archers or.
Or
Secessionists kind of like me. They're like, yeah, I'm actually kind of a nice guy.
Wolford hasn't prosecuted us.
I mean, over here we've been receiving a lot of immigrants that are very happy for the secessionist cause, you know?
Wow. Feel.
Like, they have all these ideas.
feel very offended by this.
We'd love to share them with us. Artillery upgrades are nice. I don't have enough of them now. More ammunition.
Bring me to my
reload
men.
time for free companies and such. I don't really. These accounts for Outriders too. Upgrade state troops. They're gonna suck no matter what we do. Hero bonuses, but that's for recruited heroes. Do that. I think here is research time. That's not too bad. Additional detachment of reinforcers with each supply. Okay, I'm talking. How long until I get another one? Like 30 turns, I think. Wait, research that. Public order down here and replenishment rate. I think that's something I want.
I can't speak. Help. Replenishment rate is very nice. Yes. We are selling so much pottery. 20 kilnfuls of pottery. We are importing furs from Kislev and spices from Kislev. Kislev with spices? What? Kind of weird, but
Very spicy Kislev. How much did I need to do to get this archer?
The expedition is eager.
I need to take another settlement, basically.
I
The
clicked on
real question is,
Marcus.
should I wait another turn to recover, or should I just go for it? I feel like
It's difficult.
'cause my units are very
Marcus
broken.
Wolfhart.
They are very broken.
I recover much faster here. I mean, I could go and then also camp.
He still can't recruit over there, I believe. It is still a level 1 city, so you have a turn,
I mean, he can recruit skinks.
I guess.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Yes, I could take a turn here just to. I think we're gonna do that.
Tools
Feels
of
like
judgment ready.
I have the sort of most basic. Beyond that, it also helps the cities like not
You could-
instantly rebel.
You could
Marcus Wolfhart.
merge units and recruit swordsmen, I guess. You really
I
want
won't
to
spend the money. My income is not big enough to really warrant the.
especially if you, I don't know how you got the paladin again. But if he joins
I'm
you-
getting him in a little bit. I just need to walk the witch hunter down to like Slanhor Peck, and then
Yep.
and I'll have him. He's very good.
I am still wary of the mutineers maybe popping up suddenly and be like, "Baha! Full stack of
Okay.
zombies."
We'll figure it out. Yes. Peacemakers. Oh no, the city they have over here is actually going to rebel and become like a Skaven thing.
Okay.
There's so much lack of corruption
Oh, that's wonderful.
that they might just because it turns out these other guys, this like spirit of Sotek or cult of Sotek,
Yeah.
it's actually reducing a lot of corruption.
Yeah, you're good at that. Yeah. Oh well, that's good. That problem's taken
They
care
would
of
be the
itself.
next strategic target, I think. But I'm much more likely, I think, to go and rebuild the stuff over here in the green mist area,
Mm-hmm.
just because I don't want that Saurus thing to explode in my face.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's either that or I go fight them. I could take 2 more and then be like 1 city from. But I have like the greatest penalties.
You need to
And
stabilize a bit.
that's the thing. It's not like the penalties here. It says enemy strength.
No.
It doesn't say lizardmen strength.
No.
So it's all things I fight until that thing spawns.
Yep.
And I don't want that.
You
I've
you
been
need
fighting
to
a bunch of other shit.
you need to settle down and build up your province a little bit.
Like push it down. Then I can go to northern jungle. As soon as I do that, I'm gonna be next to like
No greater
The
master.
northern Great Jungle is a big one. Cult of Sotik is a legendary lord, so that's a big deal over there.
Great Jungle is also like such an awkwardly shaped province.
Oh yeah, really weird.
Really cut it into 2.
Uh,
Switch some provinces back and forth to make it like not so weirdly shaped. If you want to control all of it, you have to like really get in there. Well, that's set. Let's just take an easy turn here. Breathing. We move on.
Technology is researched. Yes, excellent. Full militia is very good. We'll get some local militia. +2 recruitment rank for infantry. I feel I'm gonna recruit a lot of it.
The nation calls.
The nation calls.
Raise your weapons.
Washed attack.
Fight for our nation. Is it time?
Trade deals going. 'Cause you
Come
like me a
then.
lot,
Only
right? We're
Sigma's
good
God.
friends. Don't hate me. Oh,
Let the supplicant come forward.
want the military access? No. I'll not have you traipsing over my land.
But Sigma, no.
Come then. Only Sigma's God, Ulrich.
Mustn't you be dicks?
Sir!
They're being
Greetings, friend.
robbing me with
come
this
to handle
Ulrich
on this.
crap every time I show up. They're like, oh, oh god, worship our god. Heresy. Heretical thoughts. Yeah, I should recruit a lord here. I can, yeah. Monster Hunter. Ooh, Volkmar. Oh yeah, I have Volkmar. I can fill up whatever he needs to do. Nice turn with no huge fighters fighting or anything. Nice and relaxed. Oh, I'll hurt. France is coming for you. And Marienburg because that harbor. Yes.
It's such a weird idea that you, with a colony, would like go into the jungle this far to take Saxline. Like, in lore-wise, I feel like you'd stick to the harbors.
coast. Yeah.
It's this far in, it's like the heart of.
Oh, it's bad in there. It's full of sauruses and like, oh.
Giant poisonous crocodile.
Yeah, you see, you literally, like, a crocodile is bad enough, but then you see a crocodile walking on its hind legs with a huge axe, and you're like, ugh. Oh no. This is...
Crocodiles are like 5 meters, giant things.
Did I tell you about the crocodile who bit a man's arm off at our zoo?
No.
No. There was, you can hire, like, our aquarium in the zoo here in Stockholm for, like, conferences and stuff. So someone did that, and during that conference, there's a man who has gotten a lot of drink, and he's like, I'm gonna hold a speech. So he jumps up on the like edge of the crocodile enclosure and puts his arm over the enclosure wall so he can like stand up because he is drunk. And the crocodile jumps and bites his arm off. Yep.
He's lucky he didn't get pulled down into it.
No, it did, because the others rushed over, you know, and pulled him away. But yeah, the crocodile totally took his arm.
Well, it's a crocodile, yeah.
Yes.
So do not stand on the enclosure wall.
No, don't stand on the
Ever.
enclosure wall with your arm over it, because guess what? The crocodile is like, that looks tasty.
I'm used to getting fed this way. People
Yeah.
hold out a stick with like meat on it, so the crocodile jump up and grab it.
Yep. Yeah, so that was something.
Yeah. Lucky he survived that stupid stunt.
Yeah.
People always underestimate, like, oh, look at the bear, he's so cute.
Yeah.
No, it's actually
The
like a
bear's
big
like-
killing machine. It's like a. It will eat your face.
Marcus,
You'll have
what?
a great enjoyment of it. Just
I am a huge fan of bears. I will say I like them. I would never go up to a bear ever.
you never climb into the polar bear enclosure.
No, I would not.
It would be very stupid to do so.
Yeah, because it might look cute, but it
Moving
actually
off.
has claws the size of daggers.
It is a monster. Incredibly strong. It's like people are like, oh, did you know this weird thing? I'm a biologist. I have some of these. I speak to people in the zoo industry
Yeah.
now and then. But apparently, there's a phenomenon where women, particularly women,
Okay.
fall in love with gorilla males.
What?
Yeah, and they'll like visit them every day and write fan fiction online for like
that's-
years,
That's not true. Okay. Come on.
and begin to like do things like expose themselves to the gorilla. Like learn how gorillas talk to each other and then try to mimic it, and really upset these gorillas. Because we're close enough that the gorilla can recognize you as a monkey. So
Right.
it gets uncomfortably like, yeah.
I don't like where this conversation is going. I'm gonna stop you right there.
You feel like I should.
Yeah, so stop right
Because
there.
I can talk about some incidents.
And I'm gonna instead read this event that just popped up. You managed to get your hands on a translated text originating from Cathay, called The Art of Demagoguery. Having read the manuscript from beginning to end, you learned ways to increase your political power by creating a cult of personality around yourself and spreading propaganda by utilizing fabrications of fact. Do so is no small feat, as a great amount of resources are required to covertly send political influencers into every state to subtly insert you into the hearts and minds of the people there, as the text suggests. On the other hand, the fruits of such labor will be highly beneficial to you, so I can spend 100 imperial prestige to get 1 imperial authority. I will do this, I believe.
Sounds like a good trade.
I have now...
Book about demagoguery.
Yeah, my imperial authority is now absolute, which means that the fields to my elector counts have a 5% chance to increase every turn. I have +3 growth in all provinces, and my tax rate is +5% faction-wide.
Yes.
My power is absolute. Someone in stream chat wants to hear more about gorillas. No, I forbid it.
You can Google it.
Summon the
No,
Elector Count.
no more.
Well known.
Stop it. No more gorillas, please.
It was a lot of.
Into battle.
No, but what I'm saying is respect these fucking monsters
Yes, for sure.
because they are
We
terrible.
cannot.
Monsters. Do horrible things to
War calls.
I think that's what people don't realize. When they like think about animals, they're like, "Oh, they're so cute and wonderful," but most animals are horrible. You are monsters. Really? You think that if a deer, a friendly forest deer, sees a bird's nest with little birds on the ground, what do you think the deer does? It eats those birds.
Oh no.
It will fucking take them in his mouth and crunch these baby birds because
What?
it's easily attainable calories.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are shocking news, my guy.
Yeah, its own nature is a bad place.
Oh, I guess so.
People are like, oh, we should go back to a state of nature. It's so natural.
My guy's like, no! we've just clawed our way out of it.
Command here.
Hold the line! Let's,
Talk about my work. My work is just the worst. It's like the bad stories. The terrible things.
great at parties, though.
No.
Let me tell you
No.
about the gorilla woman.
Bum everyone out.
I was like, oh. There's this
No, but-
parasite. And you're like,
You told the story
Approach
about
us,
me getting
friend,
armed with
and make your
yeah,
offer.
yeah,
I feel like it's warranted.
yeah. Feel like
Our
I've
neighbors
been
in
trying
the
to court
east
gorillas.
I
did-
didn't even get to the
visit.
point either.
No, well.
Yeah.
Osland, are you
Come
still
then.
being dicks?
Only Sigma's God.
Alright. Well, the secessionists are crushed. They have a tiny little force left that's gonna suicide against me, most like. Yeah, well. One of our viewers is telling a story in the chat of how he tried to taunt a silverback gorilla, only to find that the enclosure was actually just a tiny fence.
No, yeah. They most zoos actually rely on the fact that gorillas are afraid of water.
Ah.
But it is not entirely uncommon for people to taunt the gorilla, for the gorilla to choose to, you know what, screw that water. Because they can actually, they're strong enough that they're so dense that they sink. They cannot
I
swim.
see. Ah.
They just plump down. And so usually what you have is water, and then like a 2-meter drop
Yeah.
in the water, right?
Yeah.
But gorillas are actually strong enough that they will, if angered, like go in the water and then like punch holes in the concrete to climb up underwater. So do not mess with gorillas. They're really bad. Or chimpanzees, any primate.
Yep.
You're like the weakest one. You're
Not
like,
even so.
no, don't mess with baboons. Don't,
No,
just-
they have huge teeth.
none of these things. None of these things. Don't just leave them
Aren't
be.
baboons also like incredibly aggressive?
Oh yes, they're very pack animals.
Yeah.
They'll tear you apart. That's what I say. You know, humans, we should just build a colony on Mars, all go there, and just let Earth be Earth.
Have it like as a Jurassic Park thing.
Just leave it there, yeah. Just don't mess up. Don't mess with it. Just don't go there. Just we can look at it from space,
Are you saying that we're actually living on a death world?
and marvel at it, but no. We will be in time. The humans are the worst of it, of course. You know. But what does this guy want? The Lord of Skeggy declares war.
Okay.
Call him. No. Yes, he will sail to.
He will sail to Aldor.
Why would he do that? I hope he's not going down here.
It's kind of far for him, but we have certainly seen madness before.
A lot of wars declared this turn, seems like, just around the world.
Yeah. Molder and Kislev, New World Colonies on Hexoatl, man, they're fucked. The New World Colonies declared war on Master Mundi.
I think if I was this guy Leopold, I would just like
Just put
Go
down
into
your
the
sword.
mountains, you know?
Yeah, go.
you could
go.
join Marienburg probably. They'd probably take you.
Yeah.
You know, you just ask not to get paid for the first year. Fine. I mean, what's the alternative? What's
Have
this?
someone-
Stranger comes. I can get no. I do not want corruption.
Hello, my lord.
Corruption's bad. Like
I-
4+4 in all provinces. That's no.
I am an emissary of the gods. Yes.
If it paid me 10,000, then
Oh.
I'd look at that and go,
Hmm.
for that little bit of money there, no. Search the.
Seek out the heretics.
It's on the
I
way.
trust no man.
Apostle. Okay, great.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Solve the party. Solitude is always desired.
Right. Pick whatever is only one of.
Yeah, just like
It's symbols.
Tools of judgment ready.
Apostle failed.
Oh no.
So thank you for that, Jonas. That was entirely wrong.
Oh, it was, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, blessed is this action.
Oh, I think these puzzles. I don't know. Do they change over time? Like,
They are. I think there's like 3 different puzzles, and you always get one of them.
yeah, because I know I've solved them before.
Yeah, you just need to sort
Sometimes it feels like they're fickle.
of. Yeah.
Alright. We shall move it further. How far does my province go compared to his? Actually, mine. Oh,
I'll
the
ignore that.
Slacks land.
Now,
Very helpful. I think we just march normally. Make a little headway.
Check the rations first.
The hunt continues.
He can recruit now probably because he has a second building in there.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can just get. Should be able to get our dear paladin before we engage with him.
Be
He'll
nice.
spawn at my pack here. So.
Yep.
And then once I take that city, I should get the elf, and then yeah, full numbers.
Wonder why Leopold didn't die after that stunt he pulled. Like, how did he survive that? Oh. The Imperial Authority is absolute. Oh dear. So let's come under attack from Norska in the region of Flensburg. They're appealing for military assistance. Well, shit. We will have to send a military force.
You are at war with them automatically. Like, in fact, looking at the like top here, it looks like they already have decided on what army it's gonna be. So it's just
Sturland? What the fuck? Or
oh,
whatever.
yeah, I think these Norskins are event based.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we're sending Maternus Unberogen. Oh man, it's the same. We fought this battle before. Fought this battle before. See the map.
You want to fight it? Yeah.
We will have to, yeah.
I remember.
We can just not. Yeah, it's the same fucking map. Well, depending on where we spawn, we might have a good chance here. Wolves being the most dangerous thing.
Got those handguns. They need to
work. Yeah.
The plan was, I think, to hide in the forest until.
Unberogen. What a weird name.
Oh.
A captain or lord we're sending? Probably a captain. Yes, we are playing co-op.
Otherwise, I would win this.
Marcus would sail to Althoff.
I don't need this place. Let's go.
Oh, this enormous
Head to head,
glorious.
though. I imagine those campaigns would actually be very much more difficult, given that, I would fight as the enemy in whatever battles you.
In Tadlaxland, I would just have charged out with all swords.
yeah.
Just get him! Get him!
Flee to the wall, man!
Yes, we're safe up here. Oh!
It would be an entirely different game.
It would, yeah. You would have to put up with so much more bullshit, because this game already throws a lot of bullshit at you.
Yeah, no, it would just be like.
And then if you put like a human mind behind the AI bullshit forces, that, oh god, that'd be very, very nasty. Although, a human certainly does many more mistakes than an AI would, like, as in like getting caught or like not moving their archers properly, stuff like that.
Yeah, and you wouldn't pause in battle.
Oh no, that would be just normal speed constantly.
Which means really what you would want to do in that, you make your composition as a lot of heavy infantry and then a couple units you micromanage. I think.
That's why I like the gun lines. You pull up the gun line and oh no.
You don't have any.
No.
Over here.
We're doing this shit again.
I think last time we were in a different place, maybe?
We were in a different place, but we'll have to. He will have to go and engage over there, and we'll have to just come up behind. It's like we can't.
I mean, let's see it. Giant trees.
Wise counsel!
Want me to do knights?
That's
Yes,
an
I do.
order!
Oh, he knows. This bad guy knows what he wants.
You're hidden.
He's coming over here.
Yes, isn't he? You just have to run, I guess. Run!
Quick march!
Where?
South into the forest and go around so we
South
can like
of the forest?
yeah like or here. Run over here.
Okay, I'll do that. For hell did Hammer go! Ooh.
Victory will be ours!
This was exactly what we did last time, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And our forts, if he just moved up to link up with us, we would have a good chance here, but this
Swordsman!
like this.
I can try to distract them, or
Might have to.
I feel like the
yeah.
knights are valuable.
They are valuable.
Ready for war!
Move this way here to
Take
draw
the
some.
ground!
to lure our ally to fight these skin wolves somehow.
He's almost in range of him. I hate the fucking AI. So dumb. It's just sitting there. Look, your friends over here. We're trying to help you.
Come on, wolves, get this way.
No lingering.
Let this force.
Handgunners!
Let us sandwich you at least. Be ideal.
Yeah, leave him in there.
Come on, come on. Ah. Our ally's moving, so there's that.
Who's that? I'm not gonna.
Yes, sir.
The swordsmen are too slow.
Formation.
Sacrifice one of them if you need to.
35 speed. Like they're much faster than me. I can't.
Come on, man, he's ignoring us.
For
Ah.
the twin-tailed comet.
Ah, I don't want to fight in the forest. Go. Fight.
Yes. Sigma calls.
Fight in the forest. God damn it. Didn't
For
want
the
to do that.
twin-tailed comet.
Can't
Moving
imagine
now.
against such hate.
At speed.
Our ally's moving.
Yeah.
Just to rouse him. Fight in the forest, I guess.
We
So
are
if you can
Sigma
keep running, I mean,
Heads.
that's accomplishing something
By
still.
the Emperor's will.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm running.
Quickly.
Certainly running.
Ulrich's
Try to
wrath.
see if I can get in there.
To battle.
These skin wolves out of the game.
Awaiting orders. To battle. Sigma calls. Swordsman. We are ready. To battle. It will be done.
Oh, man, they flank.
We are Sigma's
All the places I need to be.
Prepare for combat. Shoot them.
Routed. They'll probably come back, but we'll have to take what we can get here.
Swordsman.
Okay, that's not a bad charge with the captain there.
Handgunners.
And get some knights on these spearmen. Fuck.
Spearmen, though? I don't want to fight spearmen.
Swordsman.
Keep moving and see if we can get the ally here to engage with his spearmen. I'm gonna go over here and help his block infantry. Because I feel that
These swordsmen are lost over here. I caught one.
Ready for war.
okay, well, they can slow him down. Yes.
For Heldenhammer.
Somehow this Imperial General is like having trouble fighting my warrior hunters.
They don't actually know the stats of the hunters. I feel like they're a new unit. I haven't really done with before.
Those quarters
It
infantry.
does allow your gunners there too.
They're decent melee combatants, I
Okay. Go, yeah, I charged into the back of these guys. Oof.
Loaded, sir.
Actually, like, really hurting these knights.
guess. How is an Imperial General almost dying to like these? Oh my god, it's so bad. So
Oh,
bad.
he rallied over there. A little bit.
Swordsman.
Okay, pull the general back now. They're routing.
No lingering.
Need him
Charge.
to
We are Sigma's heirs.
Swordsmen are being attacked by skin wolves.
Hands.
Not ideal. I did a lot of damage to them, but
Fire.
and so they're still like ripping melee troops apart. Knights are running away from hunters.
Yeah, those goddamn hunters, man. I don't know what they're made of, but
Orders infantry.
For
look what they did to
Heldenhammer.
my dudes.
They ripped these knights apart.
Swordsman.
Swordsman over here also. Fighting for melee.
The Empire endures.
You know.
Handgunner.
But at least he gets some good shooting now here. You know.
I command here.
Rallying force over there.
To
Hunted down
battle.
by hunters as well.
At sea.
I'm just. What else can I do with the charge? That's what knights do.
War. Yes, my lord.
He has the tank here.
Swordsman.
Okay.
Moving now. Sigma, preserve us. Ready for war!
Yeah, the handgun is there at least positioned okay. It should be.
I don't know. It's just it's the fact that it's split up like this makes it almost impossible to win this goddamn fight. That's running away, so it's something.
I mean, doing whatever we can to get rid of some of these Norskins, though. That's. Yeah.
For Heldenhammer!
They're probably here because the Empire is stronger than it ever was. So it's like a nerf, basically. Like the Northmen more of a threat until they actually gather on the chaos. That's mostly what they do, right? They just stay up there fighting each other until such a time as they come raid a little bit, or
Very much.
when Achaeon arrives, he auto-vassalizes all of them. Dude! Well, they don't think they take settlements, burn them down, so they won't ever recover units.
I mean, it's not my areas as well, honestly. This game is good. How did these goddamn skimmers survive that long? Shit.
You should have just hunted them down with the knights.
Yeah.
These hunters basically didn't care for being charged. They were like, fuck it. We want you to.
Yeah, they're like, I can take charge. I don't care. I'm a hunter. I don't know. I don't wear anything, but that's fine.
We are
Gracious Lord.
Sigmar's heirs!
Alien units.
Moving now! At speed!
Brave swordsman.
Withdraw! For the Warhammer!
Yeah, here this sort of circle running with these
Go!
crossbowmen. Brave AI.
For the twin-tailed puppet!
I don't think the AI builds garrisons in every settlement it owns either.
No, it doesn't.
That really is the way to keep the Empire safe.
It is. That's a must.
Not much to do there. Not much more to do there. He dealt some damage.
I did.
Had some fun, honestly. You know.
And skin wolves.
Yeah. Yeah. Those swordsmen did not perform very well.
Well, co-op works in a way that we control a main faction each. So I'm controlling the Empire, and Manaki is playing the Hunts Martial Expedition. But we can also, in a battle like this, we can give control of each other's units to each other. So I can give Manaki control of the cavalry, for example. So, like,
Generally, units that need to be micromanaged can then have a person entirely dedicated to them.
yep, which makes them much more
Which I
effective.
do think increases them a lot in strength.
Absolutely.
Compared to when you're single player, you have to do a lot of pausing and moving around.
Especially if you're playing factions that doesn't have like a dedicated gun line, for example. Because gun line takes up like 6 or 8 of your slots in an army. So,
Yeah.
and they don't have to be micromanaged as much. Just give them a good angle and let it keep shooting. While if you're running, say, vampire counts or something else that rely a lot on monsters and cab and flying units, you need a lot of micromanagement. That's annoying. Well, I'm sure Sterling can figure that out on their own. I did my job. I sent some troops. They will like me for it. What's important here?
Except that you also trespassed, man. Like, how dare you?
yeah.
How dare you?
Fucking this. Oh, this game sometimes.
Materna's here. He just showed up, and they were like, "What?
Yeah.
What? Why is he here? He was not allowed." You really need to make some pacts to get access to people.
Yeah. Dare you?
I feel like some of these attack armies, though, further south in the Empire should be beastmen.
Sure.
Like Sterling, I don't think lore-wise
It's-
has much problem with them.
No, it's weird that Sterling gets attacked by Norskins.
And like, like Austin could have like these like random ghouls and stuff, Spill over from Sylvania. I feel like you could make that make sense and also diversify the combats. You're gonna have a little more like down in like Avalon, you could have orcs,
Yep.
pop up and randomly attack.
I agree.
If you're gonna have the mechanic that they randomly show up and attack your Elector counts, you know.
Yep. Yeah, have
Well, I
like
think it's just a way to make friends.
I suppose. But yeah, it would be nice if the different regions had their own like pop-up army, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
Last time something like this popped up, like last time we had this particular battle and we couldn't beat it either, the Norsecan army just sort of hung around until later. I don't know. What's gonna happen? I guess we'll stir a little. I mean, really, just bring one of the stacks. He has.
Jordan should deal with it.
Yeah, go down there and just beat it up.
And last time you confederated.
Yep, that's true.
Jordan does have 2 stacks over there, so even though Flensburg is gone. Turning into this horrible chaos shrine, you know.
This will bolster the nation.
No, we get this
To
little
the
force.
provinces.
That's terrible. Come on,
Just
press.
rebuild it.
We built Flensburg, yoink.
I mean, they're certainly gone.
They did, they sort of exploded. Oh, no,
Now?
this guy's gonna... Oh, he does have a unit of knights, I guess. Right, you know what?
What does the Emperor bid?
Yep. Your job now, Nicholas Pappenheimer, is to get to France.
Yeah, get to France and put these knights and handgunners that we paid dearly for to use.
I will marshal the men.
I command here by the comet.
Crush him. I mean, he's basically a free level.
Let's go.
Shot by crossbowman.
Oh,
I am Prince and Emperor.
Prince and Emperor. Marienburg is unprotected currently. For now.
I mean, we don't know where he is, but given how big this province, the Wasteland, has become, like, it's just
It's huge, yeah.
a long province.
Yeah. Let me send a
He
spy
could be all
out.
the way north and just...
Marienburg. He has a force, but I am stronger than him. Strength at 130, I'm 49. 130, Jesus Christ, Manaki, there's so many factions. Oh my god.
I'm like 118.
153, Jesus Christ, what? Oh. Goodness gracious.
I don't believe that,
By
actually. I don't believe there's
Sigma's will,
150.
come in
factions.
peace.
Yeah, fake news.
No, it's not. Your strength rank
Let
cannot
the
be based on
supplicant
number
come
of
forward.
factions. I simply cannot believe that. You know, it's based on
has-
like your strength in some way.
Yeah, it has to be, right? Like, it couldn't...
Like a proportional
then.
thing.
Only
Like
Sigma's
if
god
you have
only
like
can judge us
half of
worthy
number
of.
1, I think that's how it's defined basically. It puts you down depending on how proportional you are to.
It is
how
good
people.
to see, fellow.
Well, simply, I can't,
Approach
there's
us,
not
friend.
180 factions.
No, I'm
Kidding me?
saying, like, it's couldn't
The
be.
Empire.
We're taking Marienburg. Demon von
And I
Korden.
will fight with you.
Time to fight.
Raise your weapons.
Good old Eben von Corbin. You have good movement there.
Yeah, this is,
Fast as a bugger.
Ulrich's will.
Attack!
can't. I don't have siege stuff. So.
You just hear him yell.
Yeah.
Get down!
Scream, scream, scream. Hmm.
Worse, you know, these mountains are just horribly corrupt.
But now Flensburg has like this hideous like siege. No, it's Slanesh thing, like just bubbling up. Or I don't know. Some you need to Sterling need to go deal with that. Go deal with that for me. I took the money out. I was gonna upgrade that thing.
It technically reduces the amount of vampire corruption.
It's
Because that is what's around it, I think. Vampire corruption. A lot more of that than there is of chaos.
It's time to upgrade Helmguard, which is freaking me out because I'm just waiting for that orc invasion to pop in and take it from me.
Where's my man?
Hopefully the dwarves are like
For our
keeping that
nation.
suppressed for me. Imperial gunnery. Forge steam tanks and Luminarch of Hish. I don't have any of these, thank you. Yeah, I'm a steel, don't have that currently. Crossbowman, yeah,
Honest
pistols.
steel.
To war!
I do want to see how these Outriders do in an open field. I feel like if they don't get bogged down in skinks, they could really do some damage.
I believe so. Thinking Grung Sint. Perfectly happy that they can.
I don't know, Itza has no army.
Must have lost it somehow.
Yeah. That city is still like horribly defended though.
I mean, it says like one of the main capital.
Mm-hmm.
Round.
The capital.
She lost her Dörfer.
I'll go fight some orcs. I'm okay with that.
Is that the
You
ghost
are not
paladin up there?
welcome in my court. Yet here
Hello,
you
Skarsnik. We want a non-aggression. Tempting.
No.
Tempting. Very tempting. You're fighting all of these. I like it.
Yeah, it's really, would you rather be friends with his enemies or them? At a certain point.
Oh look, a Bretonia Force. Sorry, I've already nabbed Marienburg. Sorry about that.
Die so Grung sind. She's gonna rebel.
Well, you can get go and get Fort Berg Bress or whatever it's called over there. But that's fine. Bretonia Forts. That's gotta be bad. They just have knights. They can't do anything in a fort.
Well, that means the AI finally will figure out to not just put it on the wall.
Yeah.
You go in there and just get like, down from the wall, it's charging knights.
Comes the Marienburg army. What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do? You gonna stand over there? Okay.
Channeling.
The Hunts Marshal is channeling.
Oh no, the other guy.
The Huntsman General.
Not a wizard.
Go and take out that place.
Yeah, just go. No, just rebuild it. Yeah,
Yeah,
safe.
no, great.
There you go. That's not too bad.
Although I am trespassing. You know.
Oh, dare you?
Ah, you built.
You going to rebuild Flensburg from us? My God. Betrayal.
All. Dare you?
Well, that's one of those problems. You really want it to be strong.
Yep.
Because you don't want the like undead to grow, but you don't really want it.
Yeah. No, I need Everland and Stirland to hold in Sylvania for me.
Looks like the
while
orcs speed up the undead. Templov has no army either, it seems.
Goodness.
I mean, ideally, Ostland just conquered all of that and then just like cleaned it up. Liberated, a new Sylvanian Elector Count. Just for you.
It's rat time.
Yeah, they're just gonna take that place. Make it a passive.
Resolved nicely for you.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
That's what happened last time.
Drakenberg's vengeance.
Hi, Marcus. It's time.
Hunt them out.
Wait.
Just make it. Just across. There we go. And then the Roderick join, yes.
Roderick Linguil.
Defender of the
Marcus
weak.
Wolfhart.
Just
Step to it.
get like
Are we so much stronger after that? Look so depressed. Roderick.
really want a wall in my main city now, but I need that tavern.
Yeah.
It's so unhappy. It's so incredibly unhappy.
Get the tavern.
Doing it.
Fearless.
Can I trade with maybe with some of these people? Because
I feel like Marcus is a bit overdressed. Like he has a lot of fur on him for being inside
very
of a
warm.
jungle.
Now.
Shipping all my still shipping all my
Jungle marching.
kilns here.
We get over there and there's a full stack of sauruses. Let's go.
But would be unfortunate. First they should move any character to Altdorf.
Yes, my lord. On march!
Like the way Nicholas Pappenheimer said that. He said, "Yes, my lord." Stop
Running to
Pappenheimer.
Altdorf.
Waldorf. Deal, but first after Axe might pass.
To the provinces.
To
My
the
Sigmar's
provinces,
might.
yes.
There's so many dwarves up there in that Carrick-Siflin. So many dwarves.
It is for the best.
Slowly dying to attrition.
Men, war
Vampires.
calls. Into battle.
Siege here, unfortunately. I need one more time to build my siege equipment.
By the light of the lady.
We win with like Pegasus Knights and crazy things
So?
he has.
Starts with one of those.
Long turn here is just for stuff to happen.
No, the question is if these if their lord there is going to make it down to like be in the back.
Yep. Order close. Cult of Sotek, Vampire Close, move dealers.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's to be expected, really. They want to unite their province. Surround me. Because the conflict with the Cult of Sotek is inevitable.
Yep. Start to take Marienburg and sweet harbor.
Gerstel, the other one up there.
Vampire Count's going for Ostland and Ostermark. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my. Hopefully those two can fight them together.
Where's this guy? He's going for 4. That's okay. Fight that over there. Well, they lost.
Well,
Oh. Okay. Well, he has
all
only
pass-
knights. I guess he can't really take a wall. Jesus Christ, how many stacks do you have?
I mean, that's Lord. Okay, going there to like pacify. Ooh, cat, careful. Step on the keyboard.
Step on the keyboard, cat.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, but cat doesn't understand the internet, so as a cat, I'm just a weirdo who talks to myself a lot.
Stupid cat.
Cat. Oh, you go, cat. That's what you want.
Marienburg. Oh, another stack popping up. There's a crab stack. But nothing, Marienburg, nothing.
Hey, yours did not go in with his other one. Honestly, I would have marched there just to just get more reinforcements. I mean, what else are you gonna do? If you lose your main city like that, then
I have Tecton Grobbynutter, the dwarf. He's back. He's the one who took Helgard from me last time.
well, now you own Helgar, right?
I do, yeah.
It's much harder for him to do it when the orcs haven't burned it down.
Trust
Oh wait,
Grobbynutter.
dwarven forts? I feel like that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Just like some iron breakers and all those like flamethrower guys and the.
They can certainly hold walls, I'll give them that.
I just remember playing dwarves and you get the iron breakers with grenades.
Yeah.
It's so unfair. Anything can charge and it explodes, and then it just doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah,
So
because
much
you have
harder.
like 120 armor and silver shields. You're like, you can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do. I am.
God, you're getting a little too excited here. Let's get you down. Yeah. Oh, riots in the Empire.
Oh no.
I divert funds to Avaland to make them happy with me. We need to special rewards. Steelland. Less supplies, no. Instantly increases hostility level. But increased Norland friendship. I feel like 10% taxes from all ports is not too bad right now. You don't have a lot of ports, you know.
Yeah, I have one, I believe.
Yeah, so 10% of that. I could increase my hostility level
Yeah, you could.
and get Norland, or get the archer, like the elf, immediately.
Oh, so.
I'll try that. It's risky, but I'll try it. Red propaganda. Hello, joins the expedition. And I will get to level 3 instead of staying at level 2. That's probably just how it's going to have to be. It said there might be rewards in the future, so it tantalized.
Yes. The sweet promise of.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Boon.
Yep. Look,
How long will
the gang's almost all here.
Mobilize!
The current speed of marching through this fucking jungle, it's gonna. Oh god. Really? It's like 3 stacks.
You can only recruit skinks. So.
Yes, 3 stacks of skinks, though. Alright, well, it's gonna be better than it was before.
Much better.
And you to upgrade that, we will not. Almost at Imperial Guardians. Certainly before the next care package. These care packages come very infrequently.
I know. The higher the hostility, the quicker they
30
are.
turns. My god. In 30 turns. Speaking of Lustria by that time.
I'm sure your hostility will go up in the meantime, which will increase the speed of how they are dispatched.
It'll go up by 1 more at least. I mean, soon when I take the Flaxland.
Speed guardhouses everywhere. Right, let's take
Men, we must
Marienburg.
attack! Attack!
Okay. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, really.
Probably take Marienburg and then call it for today.
Alright.
11:30, and I need to get some food and such. So
You're shoving.
you do grown-up things.
Yeah, I mean, this is not even.
It's not gonna be much of a challenge.
This is the garrison of Marienburg?
Yeah, it's level. Marienburg, the city is level 3, but he hasn't built any gatehouse in it. So
This is a terrible, shitty garrison, even for level
Yeah.
3 settlement. Like,
yeah,
ugh.
it's the opportunity to strike.
I feel like this is gonna be over before it began.
That's the hope, certainly. But you know, if I auto-resolve it, it'll be like, oh yeah, these crossbowmen killed
They're all
500
killed.
each. It's like they only have 20 shots each. You say, well. These siege towers are massive, but at least I feel they are way more likely than the elves ones, who are like these golden wings and you know that stuff they make. Or it's sort of a. I guess there's a lot of skulls on the side of these siege towers. Someone has taken the time to like carve all
Carved
these
beautifully, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, see, so you just build a big blocky thing of wood and
Yeah.
drive it up there, like.
And there's a nicely crafted griffin head on the front of it too.
I feel like it's too much, honestly.
It's, you know, if I could have the siege towers without all of these decorations in a turn less, I would definitely pick that. But I guess when Imperial
Well, the turns
authorities,
in this game are very nebulous. Like, we don't have any set time.
no, they don't. Not like Shogun, where you have seasons for the turns and stuff. A year is like 8 turns.
Because it would take like 6 years of marching to get to fucking Slaxla.
Yeah.
6 years through the jungle. And you're with this time of this game, like the people will begin to die out. All the legend will die out. We're not elves.
Yeah.
You really don't want old France to die before Chaos shows up.
No, that'd be bad.
But you get Volton, that other guy. Like that.
Yeah, Volton, the Ocean Sigmar. Alright. Halberdiers, I'm not gonna run that. Instead, we're gonna get swordsman to do it.
Also, the props of France to support Walton when he showed up.
Yeah.
You know what? That takes some security in your position.
Yep. You'll be like, yeah. He did not
even
do the
give
Game
him
of
the
Thrones thing of just like, what? The Chosen? Kill him.
I'm the chosen. The Empire descended into civil war before. No, France is always he's always been like
Very
he's
reasonable.
kind of a good ruler. Like
Yes.
all things considered, he was a good choice for the electors at the time.
Yes. No, France is one of the few genuinely like good leaders, and like you know what I mean. Like he tries. I mean, he's not an angel by any means, but
My subjects call.
but he tries his goddamn best, and under him the Empire succeeded very well. All right, let's roll it up here.
Soldiers of the Emperor.
Look at that cape for him. Sigma Rex Carl France. Embroidered in gold upon it.
That's a cape, all right. What you want?
Ready for war. Ready for
What
war.
is that on his hat?
Speed.
Feathers.
Is it a lion with a hammer?
Moving now.
It's like Griffin with a hammer, isn't it?
I think it's a lion. It doesn't have wings.
I think it's a demigriff, maybe.
He has like his beak there.
Yeah.
His beak helmet.
Loaded, sir.
I mean, I'll just go smack the door, I guess.
Take
Yeah,
the
wait
ground.
until I engage. You don't get shot to pieces.
Oh
but,
yeah,
but yeah.
definitely.
Halberdiers for the Emperor.
I don't think I'm gonna finish the gate until this, but before this is done.
Yes, my lord.
Halberdiers,
At speed.
really?
Soldiers of the Empire.
Halberdiers, indeed.
Understood.
Franz, get up
No
here.
lingering.
Speed.
Much worse.
Oh, I have Van Horstman's Speculum. I didn't know I picked this up.
Oh yes, speculum.
It's like a mini Helmet Discord, really. That's good.
Okay, well. The game does love you.
Ready for war!
Pretty apparent.
Swordsman!
I, for one, have had no magic items.
Take
Then again, I have only fought like 2
Well,
battles.
Manaki, you have the magic of friendship, don't you?
climb! By Garmarus! Attack!
Sir! Get up there! Sir! Get up there!
I mean, I don't know. Look at the siege tower. They have in the side windows.
Yeah.
Stone windows that blocked with skulls. Just
Yeah, I
like,
know.
why can't you just build a stone window and then you block it off? You know? We'll have a window here and then we will remove it. Best.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Oh, it's the door. Oh. Excuse me.
Just getting in. That's good.
Here, yes.
Handgunners! Yes, sir!
No boiling oil in this game.
Yes,
Nope.
sir!
Thank God.
I like
To
boiling
me,
oil.
then! This is my command!
That's
I feel like the sieges in this game are probably the most lacking feature at this point. Like,
Yep. For sure. I've activated that horseman speculum. These halberdiers have 0 melee attack, 5 melee defense, and 23
wait,
weapons.
well, that's a good item.
Yes. It doesn't last very long, but
It might be better than like. Okay,
No,
the time
it-
is short.
it's just the 10 seconds, while the helmet
That
disc
is,
goes for like a full half hour or something, I think.
Yeah, they say you can get like a 2-hour full night special,
For the twin-tailed comet!
a
Attack!
full feature. Magic item.
Twin tail comet.
Oh, we're very inspired at stabbing this door. Really getting it, really getting this door.
Yeah, no, it's good feeling.
Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsman!
For Heldenhammer!
I will not stand idle!
Come on, fellas. We can get out there. I'm gonna swing.
War! Ready!
Look at these cities though, like there's so many fortifications,
Massive.
like double walls, giant towers, skulls on them.
I had a lot of skulls on these mountains.
If you look at the distance, there's just like so many.
I actually don't know exactly why the Empire has the skull motif so much as they do. I feel like there should be like there's probably an explanation for it.
I think the skulls on mountains were all carved by Nagash,
Oh.
like ancient times. They channel his like necromantic power. But the Empire just sort of have them because who's gonna go and carve the skull off the mountain? But this, looking in the background of the city, that might be overdoing it a bit.
There's a lot of them. Nagash must really like this place.
Marienburg, so many skulls.
Oh, it's Skullberg, yes.
I feel like the whole this thing over here, like this is a giant sort of off the map, humongous fortress. Just
Yes, yeah.
like this wall is just pitiful compared to like it's just over here. Have more of this stuff. Where's this wall? It's a colossal one where you can't like what are you gonna do? Have like colossal ladders? Like it's not nice. I get that they want this high fantasy feel, but I feel like I wanna fight on those things.
Yeah, we built a sheer wall. It's 1/2 kilometer high. It's like, yeah.
Then we have a section that's for sieging it, obviously.
Yeah. Gotta give him a sporting chance.
Sigma does, blessed is his name, does dislike tall walls. So
That's what it says in the holy texts.
all imperial walls must have a decree that wall cannot be taller than the ladder an average man can carry.
Oh no, the coin sound. Oh.
That just means you're very wealthy. Just the bling.
Oh god damn it, this fucking thing. It is weird that they haven't fixed this bug yet. This has been in the game since the first time we played. We encountered this bug. And now, I don't know, 4 years later, it is still here.
It's been a while. Man, sometimes you think back and you're like, man, time has gone fast.
Yes, it's true. All true.
Existence is a losing struggle.
I don't know. Entropy. It's the only thing we know for sure.
There's no destination but the void.
Well, welcome to nihilism. Game. San, or whatever his name was from Baldur's Gate 1.
We're all doomed.
Got like
Might
an
as well lay
awesome,
down and die.
this awesome +3 moon sword or whatever it was.
Only he can use, but he's a wizard.
Yeah.
He's so terrible at it.
Incredibly
So
terrible. We never ever send him into battle ever. Like what? You.
But if he holds it, he gets bonuses. But then he also thinks that he should go in and fight with
Yeah.
it.
Oh. Oh, Xan.
Is Tensor's transformation in that game? Is that like
No, that's a level 8 spell or something. But you can do that if you have you do like the Kensai mage thing. Then you can go Tensor's transformation and just become a whirlwind of unholy death. I think bards actually have it too. If you play a blade, you can go cast that spell and just rip everything and anything. The Arc Collector is standing with his 2 hammers at the side of the River Reich, just looking at Marienburg being taken.
I'm gonna have a call here, say that he's probably gonna leave.
He sit there, oh,
Well, now
yeah, it's time
this is
to-
the theocracy.
yeah, time to head home for sure.
Done. Good job, men.
Can all be proud of what we accomplished this day. Huh? Man, it's coin sound.
Kinda catchy, isn't it?
Gonna go to bed later and just gonna hear this coin sound.
I hear, if you're a wealthy, high-class family, you
Yeah,
have a child, you know how people some use white noise?
That's the coin.
Yes. To play with, the child gets a ball of dollars, like, rolled up and the band around.
Yeah. Like the football, it's made out of money.
Buddy.
Or even worse, like made out of like elephant hide or something incredibly
Oh, God.
precious. Oh,
It's
potion
pure
strength.
ivory.
Football
I
made
am
of pure
Prince
ivory.
and
That
Emperor.
doesn't seem very good.
No. No, it was terrible.
Speculum.
Very illegal.
I shall do the same here. Mention this next time. We're at a better spot than we were, certainly. Do you think we can all agree? Save. Alright, there we go. Thanks for watching. 12 people in stream. We will play this again next weekend. Yeah, I think so. And if you missed the stream, don't worry, I'll upload it on the YouTube channel as normal in the coming days, so you can enjoy it there.
It's the,
Yeah, that's how it is.
random chatting, too.
Yeah, it is,
Like
because
the
the load
light
times
of
and
the
stuff is
lady.
turn times, load times,
It's
everything's
kind
long.
of nice for a morning game.
It is. It's relaxed.
Gotta be honest, it's good out
Summon
there.
the Elector counts.
I think actually the speed is like, okay, it's kind of like...
I can catch up. I know what's going on. Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, thanks guys for watching. We will see you next week.